gate. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that...
Si Optimum Pride! Puking inang yan, Optimum Pride! Si Optimum Pride! Puking inang yan, Optimum Pride!
This is Stone Cold E.T. and I want to order a couple cheeseburgers, and that's the bottom line. Cause you know Stone Cold E.T. like to come to White Castle, order a couple cheeseburgers to fill me up before I whoop some ass. Give me a hell yeah if you're down with Stone Cold E.T. Oh, hell yeah! Cause Stone Cold E.T. likes whooping ass. When Stone Cold E.T. rides a bicycle, I ride it long, I ride it hard, just like the Texas rattlesnake when he's done whooping Vince McMahon's ass. Give me a, oh, hell yeah. What'd you say, E.T.? What? What'd you say, E.T.? What? I said I want to order 2 cheeseburgers, and that's the bottom line.
Here we go, guys.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 228 pounds, BF Bobby Fish.
Gentlemen, I think this one's going to turn into a fight in a hurry, and I cannot wait.
Can your vagina be too wet? 100%. And here's how.
You know what, babe? I'm back. Really, really bad. You know what, babe? I'm back. Come on. You know.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
Hello, I'm Butthead. For years and years, I found myself unable to score. But then one day, a friend introduced me to a product that changed my life forever. It's beer. Got any? Hello.
Now, Greg, 100 million, name something you like your girlfriend to do to your face.
I want to say sit on it.
Yes! How in the hell that ain't number one? Sit on it! Everybody feels better now.
As you can see, I'm cutting it up right now. And my onions.
You ain't cutting shit.
I
dog.
did it. It did it really fast.
That's fucking CGI bullshit.
And I'm going to bring them all over. I'm not going to use these.
Somebody said you're watching McMillan and Wife on TV.
I'm not watching McMillan and Wife.
What a Bobby fan. What a bull.
Yeah. Leave.
It's funny, because when they do it, you know, we all grown here. You ever see when you do get special attention? I had a woman one time, long time ago. She was giving me special attention, but she was looking dead at me, you know. What the fuck are you looking at me for? You know, I don't know what to say to her. What the fuck you talking? What you doing a good job? Keep up the good work.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
shit.
We're doing it.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
And you're here, folks. Welcome to Thursday. Bienvenidos, and welcome to another day of podcasting. Welcome to the sensation that's hopefully sweeping the YouTube nation. This is BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 313 on a Thursday, folks. What's good in the stream show hood? I hope you guys are doing good. I started off the show with the glasses on today. How you doing? I don't look too chinky-eyed today, folks. Are you ready to get into it? Well, if you're ready or not, it doesn't matter because Thursdays come for us anyway. I hope you're ready to have fun, though, for the next 3 hours, folks. And this is my two-show day, folks, because it's Thursday. We're kind of past the middle of the week, right? Thursday, May 29th, it says right there. And tonight, I will be hanging out with my friend Chris Abels and on my friend and producer Shawnee for Replayables. That's where we drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We spin a wheel and we get in all kind of craziness over there. And after 1 hour, we go over to Rumble Exclusive and I turn up the music, a little DJ sets and all that stuff, and we kind of amp it up. But that's later on tonight. Let's do with the stuff we're starting off now. Let's start off with the beginning of the day. We got 3 hours of fun ahead of us, and I see there's some chats building up. I got a bro backstage. I'm going to take that liftoff reel out of backstage now. I hope you enjoyed the liftoff reel, and I hope you're enjoying your day so far. And if not, let's see what we can get into. May 29th. I can't believe it, folks. As I look at my banner on there, here goes May. It's gone. Welcome to the now 23 people checking in for the midday sensation that's sweeping the nation. It's BF Live, the Vibe 313, being co-streamed on the Andrew the Giant channel. So welcome all the new friends joining us from the Andrew the Giant channel. Andrew the Giant 96. Speaking of Andrew the Giant 96, I'm going to bring him in now. He's my friend. He's a lot of your friends, too. We gave him the nickname the Human Sports Ticker, and you'll see why. He is Florida man, Andrew the Giant. Come on in, Andrew.
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
How you doing on Thursday, man? I saw you were live earlier today already.
Yes, I was live early.
Yeah, you're like the early bird because you were on Central Time. Now you're on East Coast time. So you were already kind of an hour ahead of what I was doing, Andrew. And now you're still on that same beat. So what time in the morning did you get up and like start getting did your first live? Put it that way.
I got up I fell asleep a bit and then I got up about, I don't know, 9 or something.
9. Well, there you go. Well, maybe that's why you fall asleep in the middle of BF Live, the Vibe, not just because it's boring. But Andrew, I'm going to ask you a favor before a lot of our friends do. If you could put your head in that chair in the way of that glow that's coming in behind you somehow, whether pivoting your chair or your camera or your computer or something, buddy, that would be most helpful. But welcome to Thursday and welcome to the Vibe, Andrew, on Andrew the Giant 96 channel. I thought your chair would be easier, but whatever floats your boat, buddy. But there you go. All right. Well, let's get into it, Andrew, because we're ready to have a Thursday, buddy. And Thursday is also a No Filter with Andrew Day. Andrew not only has shows going on, live random pop-ups on Andrew the Giant 96, but on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays on his other channel, which still has more subscribers than me, No Filter with Andrew and Friends. That's where you can hang out with Scott and Bobby, Nick, and Stormy and Andrew and all the great people in my No Filter family. So he's got that going on later on tonight. So we're going to be seeing you a lot of today, folks. So hope you're ready for some BF and Andrew today on a Thursday, right, buddy?
Okay.
He's still working on that problem over there. I see.
I'm trying to get the glitter out. I might have to call someone to close it.
well, it's okay. Wrong truck sound. It's okay for now, Andrew. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not as bad as it was yesterday or some other days, but I'm sure our friends are going to tell us when we get into the chat family check-in, buddy, right?
Hey, Bob.
All right, buddy. Well, let's get into it. Let's start our Thursday off. Let's say hello to our friends. This is where I grab the goggles, also known as my glasses. I go over to my media assets and I look for the one that indicates it's the opening chat family check-in, folks, because that's what we're doing right now. Let us know what you're doing on a Thursday. Are you at home? Are you at school? Are you at work? Are you in some kind of break? Are you only stopping in for a minute? Let us know what you're up to, because let's create a positive vibe for the next 3 hours as I still look for the element. This is the opening chat family check-in for Thursday, May 29th, and BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 313, folks. Let's get it going. Come on.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
We do here on The Vibe. You talk amongst yourselves. You talk with me and Andrew, and Scott will be along a little later. He told me to be a little late. Yes, Andrew. Oh, you calling your grandmother?
Dog's going crazy.
Dog's going crazy. All right, well, let's get into it, Andrew. This is the opening chat family check-in, buddy. So let's make sure everybody post them up. Let's make sure you hit the post. All right, here we go, folks. I'm going to put Andrew backstage while he solves that little problem right there so he don't talk over the opening chat family check-in. Oh, here we go. Nope. Right as my signal goes underwater, which it hasn't done for a couple of days, folks. I hope you're still seeing and hearing me. I'll take it a little slow until my signal recovers. Peacunt says, Goonie goo goo, you begonias. He has the peacunt emoji. He says, Ungo bungo, what are you gano? My generous and consistent friend, Peacunt, checking in. Let's go. What's up, Pecan brother? I appreciate your consistency and your generosity in that always the next one is always the most generous $2 super chat. The other day, one of them was $4.20, which don't think I don't remember that. I do. Oh shit, we're doing it. We're having it. Tikal or Tikal.
Doing it.
We are doing it. We're not having it yet because Bobby Nick's not here or backstage, but I can trust, and you guys know that Bobby Nick is up all hours podcasting, and I bet as soon as he wakes up and becomes able, he'll be jumping in backstage, as well as Scott Fitzpatrick, who did tell me he'll be a couple 15 minutes late today. Lynn Monger checks on Andrew the Giant Channel 96 and says, hey to Andrew.
God damn.
I don't think that's what Lynn wanted. Maybe say hello to Lynn instead of goddamn.
Hey, Lynn.
Hey, Lynn, goddamn, how you doing today on a Thursday? Pecan checks in and says, Andrew, and he uses the Andrew emoji, and he says big pimp. And that's right. If you are a member here on BF Live The Vibe, you can have fun with all of the emojis that we have in the chat, including Andrew, the big pimp. I see our bro checking in backstage. I'm going to give him a minute while I show Pecan's next one that has all of the emojis in there. Armchair, Blocky Fran, BF Chang. You see him. There's Wendy. There's Perry, but you can only have fun with them if you support me by being a monthly member, and I appreciate those who do. FJM checks in and says, get high noon. Oh, what's up, Jim? I got a fresh one, buddy. I don't know that we're going to fall in Scott's hole today, but we'll find some reason to spark these things up, whether it be just a little pause in the show or a tribute, another dab done for dunks. All right, I'm going to keep going on here, and then I'll bring in our next bro backstage. Pecan shouts out FJM with Tikal or Tikal. Pet Farm checks in from the Andrew the Giant 96 channel and says, good morning to everyone. Thank you, Pet Farm, for your generous 5 gifted memberships yesterday, I believe it was. Thank you, Pet Farm. Welcome to Thursday. Peace signs and love and devil horns from FJM. FJM checks in again and says, Andrew, good afternoon, young man. That's right. Let's see. Hey, Pet Farm from Lynn checking in from Andrew's channel. Hey, FJM. FJM is also checking in from Andrew the Giant 96 and says, good afternoon, people. How are you guys? We're doing good, Lynn. I hope you're doing good, too. Good afternoon to you. Lynn's having fun. Still breathing, FJM checks in with the health report. Heart still pumping, so I guess it's a good thing. Another day above the dirt, Jim. Another day above the dirt. Booby. But yes, there's Booby right there.
Where?
Layer.
We were just trying to, if Andrew could put his head in the way of the sun coming in behind him as much as he could, it might help. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that. Oh, there you go. No, there you. Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. That's wonderful. And good afternoon to you too, Andrew's grandma. Pecan, there you go. That's wonderful. There you go. Thank you.
Is that
That's
better?
awesome. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. I hope you have a great Thursday. Terry Nee to Cal from Pecan. Dueling it, having it. That's another way of putting it. Doing it, having it, or dueling it and having it. We're doing it. We're doing it live, Ween. Thank you, buddy. I remember your 420 from the other day. FJM checks in and says, I only feel right when I'm doing wrong. That's right. That's like that Harry Potter saying, I'm always up to something. I promise always to be
Dogs
something.
are barking at the fucking bug guy and they won't stop.
Say that again. Oh, the dogs are barking at your bug guy that's at the house.
That are exterminating the.
Yes.
Yes.
Doing their regular service thing. Well, dogs tend to do that, Andrew. We'll keep going on through it, though. Live Ween Hoyer from our friend Pecan. Here he is, Andrew. It's Space Chief 75. Well, speaking of that, I'm gonna bring in our backstage friend in because I know he's about to enjoy what I'm gonna do. So he's a bro, you know. I appreciate always when he's here. He is the prop master, Scott Fitzpatrick.
Oh yeah,
Scott Fitzpatrick. How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good. I was running a little bit late because it's time for me to re-up at the store.
Yes.
And I got a little bit of money on my card, but I can't get past the "Are you a robot?" thing.
The little test. I hate when they give you too complex of a test, Scott, to make you prove that you're a human.
It keeps giving me one test after another, and I think I'm answering it right, but it just gives me one after another. I can't get past it.
Oh my God. But that's the only thing between you and your next score of weed. That's amazing. The other day I had the one, Scott, where it was the person on the bus in the seat and you had to move the person to the same seat on the bus as it was in the picture or something. It's crazy, the stuff that they try to get you to do. Or they want you to show me all the pictures that have bikes in them or have buses in them. All that kind of shit.
And then I start questioning myself because somebody's on a moped and I don't consider it.
Yeah, like what category does that fit in? What's up, Andrew?
That's what happens when I get locked out of my Twitter. That's
oh boy.
They do. They sometimes lock me out because I don't know if you guys ever had this. Suspicious activity has been detected on your Twitter, and you have to prove you're a robot. So you know what I do?
What?
What's easier? The audio.
Oh, there's an audio version of it to prove. There you go, Scott. Maybe that'll help you. Maybe our friend who has figured out some other ways because maybe he can't do them. Andrew knows that there's some other ways. Apparently, you can do it audibly and go, "I am not a robot." Maybe you could. I would fuck with it, Scott. I would do that.
All you have to do is listen to the prompt and listen. They're like, listen for the.
So they tell you to listen for a sound, and then when you hear that sound, you like hit a key or enter or something?
Yes.
There you go. I think I figured out what you're saying, Andrew. Well, there you go. We learned some other shit from Andrew today. There's other ways of getting in on that stuff, but this is Thursday. We haven't played it all week. I know that we haven't played it all week, so let's set a tone and let's help a bro. This is a Terry Nee produced jam, a commercial for our friend Space Chief 75. It's Thursday on The Vibe, folks. Hope you're ready to have fun with us. You know, Space Chief, you know the question's coming, so you better have the status for Andrew's logo, buddy. But I know he's working hard because he always is. Space Chief 75. There goes mine. We have Levyverse stuff. No two designs are alike. Andrew's is coming soon from No Filter. You can go to Bobby Nick's channel and get his Space Chief 75 design, or just hit him up on Twitter, X. We're going to get to the not-so-serious news. Got a little sports story in there. Got a bikini report. Got some internet shite. All kind of stuff we can get into today. art so bold it mesmerizes, and you can get your poster art, tattoo art, or any kind of art. Maybe you got a show, maybe you got a special thing coming up. He'll hook you up on Twitter X right there. Well, we have our friend Terry Nee checking in today. I'm looking for a selection of icon. Here we go. He says, "Baby, come back, Space Nerd."
You can blame it all on me.
Are you lurking?
I was wrong, and I'm just an the sources.
Baby, come back. You need to help me comb my spider hair. You don't have to wear that bikini.
You don't even have to wear a bikini. Well, says Terry Nee. How you doing, Terry Nee, buddy? Space Chief 75 getting the love from Peacunt. Right on, says Lynn. Howdy FJM from Live Ween. Peacunt gets the shout out love from Space Chief 75. Live Ween says, Space Chief, I hope your stomach is feeling better, pal. Lynn says, and yes, it is a good thing. Bone Loads, our West Coast bro, checks in. Bone Loads checking in on the Andrew the Giant 96 channel. How you doing today, Thursday?
Hey, Bones, any days you have off of work, which is a rarity, I know, but any days you're off or free, let us know so you could come up.
There you go. He can do that. How you doing, Bone Loads? Thank you, Lynn, for saying hello to me. Space Chief 75 says, Live Ween, yes, he's feeling much better. Thank you. FJM gives the thumbs up. Lynn says hi to Bone Loads checking in. Lynn is laughing already, which is good. Patrick Belmar, bones up, and 666.
Patrick, using my emoji there. I see you.
There you go. He sees you. Let's see. Bobby BF. What's up, Lynn? How you doing? Thanks for the dab. What's up? Pecan checking in. Avocados. Maybe that's where, because, people used to threaten that they were going to send avocados to Bobby Nick because for whatever reason, through the National Day calendar, we found out one day that Bobby Nick is just not a fan of avocados, and he got really upset when people threatened. They're like, we're going to mail them to you, and you're going to like avocados. So I think he's a little concerned. Maybe that's where Bobby Nick is. He's out. Bobby Nick is sitting on his porch right now.
As the guacamole flies on a cold and gray Alberta morning, the mailman just brought Bobby something avocado. And Bobby Nick cries.
Checking in Peacunt. Peacunt shouts out bones up for Patrick Belmar. Beer is not a product, she says. I'm not sure. Widow Killer checking in on a Thursday. How is that not the number one answer? If you saw the opening liftoff reel with Steve Harvey, what the question was, where is a place a woman you prefer to sit on your face or whatever, something like that. You prefer a woman to sit on your face. Peacunt from Patrick Belmar. I don't think, says Lynn. Widow Killer getting the love from Peacunt. Bums up to myself and to the Midday Freaks from Matt checking in. Lynn asked, where's Bobby? And that's the other game of Where's Waldo. It's Where's Bobby. Well, I'm just guessing. Scott, were you up late with Bobby last night, I'm assuming?
No, I wasn't, but I seen he was on. I don't know how long he's on, but he's up.
When he's not on, he's even on. So I'm just guessing, Lynn, educated guess, since we've done this so many times, that Bobby Nick was burning the midnight oil and after midnight oil. And he's catching up on the sleep best he can, but I imagine he will pop in here sometime during this 3-hour period. Thanks for asking about our friend Bobby Nick. Matt bones up from Peacunt. Fuck yeah, Andrew, the pimp of the nation.
Yeah. Matt.
There you go. Peacunt, Matt shouts out Peacunt as soon as it clicks on it. Matt, you're getting a shout out love from Live Ween. Matt shouts out Live Ween in return, bud, with bones up. Patrick Belmar's giving the love. Here we go, says Lynn. Here we go, Mandy Diff. Come on, Mandy. Matt gives love to Mandy Diff as well as Peacunt. Howdy, y'all. Just listening in, says the Chunkster. There you go, the Chunkster. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind when we're entertaining you, and keep your ear hole entertains the Chunkster. Keep one in the ear. Mandy Diff shouts out Peacunt and Matt. Peacunt shouts out to Chunkster with a Hoya. Mandy Diff shouts out Andrew with lots of fish hooks and love and smokes and hits and all that shit or whatever. Corn, all of that. There he is. We got one of them in here, Lynn. Andrew owns the trolls 100%, Andrew. Because Matt, you own them trolls.
Yep.
So
I took care of a few of them.
Well, do you want to elaborate on that? When did that happen?
Ooh, the troll, Matt knows. The trolls have been out on my channel recently.
Is that right?
Woo-hoo.
Wow.
Oh,
so Matt's not
God.
only doing a job over on the Prop Master channel, he's also modding on your channel, helping you out.
Yep.
There you go. Well, we appreciate that, Matt. Just slide your chair to the left, FJM. We already took care of that light issue. Grandma hooked us up real good with some light and the shade and all that. Put a beach towel over the window. We got suggestions coming in from our great chat family. Someone needs to throw some shade there right now. Not that kind of shade. Let me throwing shade on nobody. Grandma hooked it up. I'm at home on a Thursday playing guitar. Play guitar. Does that mean you're going to be doing one of your live rumbles where you just kind of sit around and play guitar? You can let us know in the chat after the show. That window needs a shade. We took care of it. Cheddar is checking in. Hey, Cheddar from Andrew the Giant. That's from my channel, actually. Let's see. Shout out to Juggalette Jennifer for her guest appearance on Soup Party behind our paywall. Checking in says Cheddar. My cheesy friend, welcome to the vibe. Pecan shouts out Cheddar. Oh my God, it's John Travolta saying thanks for last night. Shh, quiet, don't turn it. Terry's in the chat, John Travolta. Oh my God, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Hi, all from the lovely Rini who checks in. On the vibe on this Thursday, Liveween shouts out and says Bobby Nick is performing his bi-daily Loonies and Toonies audit currently and throwing them at strippers. FJM says the East Coast is underwater. Holy shit. Hey, Scott, is it still kind of wet and gloomy where you're at, or has it moved on yet?
You know, it's a little gloomy, but it ain't washing us out or nothing.
FJM is not lying, and Bob we're all East Coast guys now. Of course, they got Andrew East Coast guy down there in Florida, He's got enough sun shining in that he could share it with us. But yeah, it's been like wet and gloomy all week, and now we're into Thursday, Scott. And it's like Monday was a good day, but every day since Monday has been pretty bad.
Wisconsin is getting slammed with it too.
Yeah, there you go. So there you go. We'll make we'll make our own sunshine here. Pecan shouts out Rini with the Hoya. As we're nearing the end of the opening chat family check-in, I have some not-so-serious news and some other fun stuff we're going to get onto. Hoya Pecan from Rini checking in. Pecan says, John Travolta, what's up, Vinny Barbarino? Sean Riggle says, ha, that's good. He's laughing at something. Matt says hi to Rini, and Riggle, ha, back to you. Mandy Diff says, what are these XP points? I just started noticing this last night, Scott. Apparently, these are like participation points. I was watching a premiere on Perry PCL last night on Perry Caravello Live, and I noticed this crown and this extra point system. So apparently it's for participation. Now, I don't know if you get a prize at the end of any of this, but apparently like a super chat gets you 25 points, and I think it just shows like the other fellow chatters like who's involved or more active in the chat. That's what I've got out of it so far. So enjoy that. See if you can get your purple crown, but throw them chats in there and see if you can drive your points up, and let's have fun with it during the show. But it seems to be a new feature. Pecan shouts out Sean Riggle with the Hoya and ha. Hi, Matt from Rini. Scott, you're getting a shout out love from our great friend Mandy Diff checking in.
Mandy.
Scott! Terry Nee shouts out Space Chief 75. He produced that awesome AI song and commercial, but he put all of Space Chief 75's original designs in there. You notice there were no like repeats in there. He's a very artistic guy, not autistic, but artistic guy. So hit up Space Chief 75 on Twitter X. Yes, Andrew, talk to us.
We actually moved up in the world. I think I'm Facebook friends with him.
With who? Space Chief?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go. Scott loves all those false starts. He loves all that shit. Liveween says, Mandy Diff, it's new YouTube chat functionality. Now we can have leaderboard fights. Just wait until Daffler finds out. Ooh, if he only could. Scott is a robot.
Apparently.
Scott! I don't know if he's a robot or if he needs oil over there, Scott. I'm not sure what's going on over there. Oh shit. Where's that? Up here.
I am a robot.
Oh shit, he's a robot. Tits McGee Hoya. Electric Gino. That's right, it's a CAPTCHA scam. It's the capture scam, man, trying to keep separate Scott from his weed, man, from his next score, bro.
Yeah.
That's what they call those. They call those capture little tests. They call those little capture tests. So it's a capture scam. They're trying to block you. It's the man, the capture man.
I even tried it on 2 different phones. I can't get past it.
You know what the sad part might be, Scott, is that you might have to end up getting one of the youngins around the house going, look, I'm trying to buy my weed and I can't get past this part. Get past this part for me so I can buy my weed.
It ain't just because I'm a dumbass. I had Stormy try too. She can't get past it either.
Some of them are like really dumb and weird, Scott, and they aggravate me. And I just have to refresh and look for another one that has different bikes or different buses in it or something. It's dumb. Yeah, let's see. Terry Nee says Scott is recovering from hairy caterpillars in the mouth. He had any adverse effects from when you were sitting outside yesterday and you let that thing in your mouth?
No, but I didn't really let it sink in my mouth because I learned my lesson the last time I put a caterpillar in my mouth, and it kind of releases a bunch of little hairs in your mouth, and you're spitting hairs for a day.
I think somebody pointed out yesterday that somebody said something the last time. We shouldn't have the statement the last time Scott did this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. But at least you're learning from those last times you did it. I was taught the only bad mistake is the one that you make twice, Scott. That's what I was taught.
There you go. Yeah.
Hey, you got some more you know from me. That's one. The only bad mistake is the one you make a second time. We can get the shout-out love from Mandy Diff. Electric Gino gets shout-out love from our friend P. Cunt. Mandy Diff shouts out Terry Neans to Chunkster. FJM says, look at that big-ass smile, man. Big-ass smile.
You know.
He call him Andrew. We don't call him Big Ass. What's up, Big Ass?
Yeah.
Now he gets his head in the way. Now that we got the light on and the curtain drawn, now he finally blocks out the sun just right. Bones Pecan from Electric Gino. Live Ween says, Mandy, if you click the one of the new icons, you can see the leaderboard. Yeah, there's like leaderboards that'll show you all of you guys, like who's chatting the most by the amount of points that's going in there. Electric Head Gino gets the love from Mandy Diff. Try clicking the number 1 next to Pecan's name. Space Cheap 75 says, Andrew's art is finally getting finished today. Food poisoning put me behind a bit. Artwork and lettering finished. Just final touch-ups, and I'm sending it to Andrew.
Stormy, if you're listening,
oh boy.
Get a shirt ready. I want it on a shirt.
Jesus, man. He don't even have the artwork yet, Scott, and he's already ordering where it's going to go, buddy.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to like tell her, make a graphic right away. He's like, nope. Make a shirt, get that shit out there. Let's get it selling. Let's go. This is a link for the 100 Proof podcast and link for Rumble. That's where we go after 1 hour tonight. And I'm going to turn it up a little bit. I'll do a little DJ music set. And you guys are crazier on Thursday nights than when we do the show on Saturday. You're like a little sadistic. You like kind of, just see how long we can keep them up on a weeknight kind of thing. So come on and bring it on a Thursday night. See if we can get Chris to puke or whatever. Jelly Roll BF, says our friend FJM. Granny checks in and says, Andrew the Cryptarian. Now what?
What the fuck is that?
I think he was going for like the cripple Conan, the cripple barbarian. He got a I don't know. He's going to keep working on that. How you doing, Granny? I was looking in on you guys over there on the Levy-verse. You were hanging out with Bob this morning. Granny and Bob this morning. Oh, Mandy. Thank you for this generous $2. BF Live. Hoya. What do you gonna know? The lovely Mandy Diff. You know what, Scott? I'm looking for a reason to puff up already. I'll do it in the chat family check-in. And Mandy's already give me a reason because I know she's a smoker, so maybe we'll have to do something. But let's say, what do you gonna know? How about we did gonna for Pecan? How about Hoya?
Get a Hoya. Get a Hoya. Get a Hoya.
All right. Thank you, Mandy Diff. I don't know if you got one ready, Scott, but we can do a little tribute because Mandy, I know she's probably already done smoked more than me or whatever this morning, but let's try to catch up with Mandy and let's salute everyone. Have a great Thursday and salute our friend Donks. Another dab done for Donks and for everybody. Come on. Another dab dog for Dunks. Doo-doo-doom, doom, doom. Another dab dog for Dunks. And another dab done. And another dab done. Another dab done for Dunk. Hey. Gonna dab you too. Another dab done for Dunks. Another dab dog for Dunks. Thank you, Mandy, for that most generous $2 super chat. Granny getting the shout out love from Mandy Diff. YouTube XP are transferable to parry points. 1,000 XP equals 1 parry point? Really?
Shut the fuck up.
We got to get those parry points so we can get shit off his walls. Thanks, boys, and let's go for Space Chief 75. Live Ween says, Granny, Andrew the Barcharian rhymes a little more, says Live Ween. We're going to keep workshopping that. Rini says food poisoning is no joke, Space Chief 75. OMG, which means, oh my God, glad you're okay. Charian also. Space Chief shouts out, and Rini gets the love from Mandy Diff. Granny Namaste from Peacunt. Mandy Diff gets the shout out love from Space Chief 75. Perry E Points, hashtag, hi Mandy from Rini. Thank you to Rini from Space Chief 75. Peacunt, Fire, what's up, buddy?
I wonder what we could use it for no filter.
Well, you're talking about the XP points?
Yes.
You're going to have to see how it plays out live, Andrew, because this is my first live show with them, so I'll be curious what everybody seems to think about them. Live Ween gets me 100%, says Matt. Matt shouts out Space Chief 75. What's up? Mandy Diff says, get Stormy to buy you ganja, Scott. Yeah. Don't think it hasn't happened already. Let's see. Let's see. Yes. Scott! We'll figure it out. Play Applecado, Mandy Diff said. That's so funny that you say that, Mandy, because I was going through videos today about which ones I should keep in here and which ones I should get rid of. So how about a little by request for Mandy Diff, especially since she gave me $2. That, you know, some people might not like avocados. Some people like apples. Well, what do you get when you put them together? At least according to Wendy Pack, you get Applecados.
Yeah, it's me, Bobby Nick. I love to eat some apple, cobbler. Yeah, it's me, Bobby Nick. I love to eat me some avocado. Yeah, it's me, Bobby. I'm Bobby Nick. I love to eat avocados. I am Bobby Nick. I love to eat avocados. I love to eat avocados. Then after I eat my avocados, I love to take shits. Yeah, I'm Bobby Nick. I'm sitting on the toilet after eating avocado. I'm Bobby Nick. I love to fuck women. I love to eat women up the attic with avocados.
There you go. If you don't like avocados, maybe you like an avocado, Andrew. What do you think, buddy? You like that? That's our girl Wendy. Yes, that was like from a literal voicemail that she left about avocado. We were talking about avocados. She heard avocados. There you go. Thank you, Mandy Diff. That was a lot of fun. Matt gets the shout out love from Space Chief 75. Hola, everyone. That's a way of saying hello. From our friend Gimme Bezos checking in on the vibe today. Scott, did Hazel Bybee win your inaugural K9 Ring of Combat tournament?
No, I don't guess. I don't know. There's been no dogfight. I don't want to get a Michael Vick reputation.
Live Ween reminds me by saying that name Hazel. That's an older name, and it reminded me of Helga and Lisa Boswell. I want to say rest in peace to Lisa Boswell.
Yep.
Hey, come on, Helga, end this. Come on, I gotta go down to Starbucks to get my cup of coffee, girl. Come on, you gotta end the stream. It's 10 o'clock. End that stream right away.
Lisa Boswell from the what was that? The whole train wreck thing, Scott.
Yeah, I'm not sure what. I guess they still do something. 2K was talking about them the other day. I guess they still do something on Facebook or something. I don't know.
Well, even myself, I ended up being a guest. I did a episode of Trainwreck with Helga and Lisa. So yeah, so I have at least a little connection with Lisa. But rest in peace, Lisa. That was kind of sudden to hear that. But
hey, come on, Helga, come on, end the stream, girl. We gotta go down and come on. We gotta go to Starbucks so I can go see my favorite barista.
Scott, we got that one. Gimme Bezos Hoyer from Peacunt. We're going to get through these. Hola from Rini. The night bot's running all of our front bots. There's this pig in here. Look at this pig coming in here. The fat pig. I saw you over there on the Levyverse, buddy. Good afternoon to you, you fat pig. You guys did Ace's. You guys did Ace's last portraits. Space Chief 75 says. Cyrax checking in saying, "Is Andrew y'all's locale? He's so weird." Andrew, Cyrax saying that you're weird, bro, with the scab head, bro. Andrew, you're not doing anything to win.
What it means?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he just went and proved his point, Scott, didn't he? That didn't help none. Jesus.
Your head is so gross. It's like the Grand Canyon with all those craters.
How tall? Boom. You like the way you get that, Scott? You like the Grand Canyon with all those. How tall is BF? I'm a strong 5'10" and a half, Granny. I'm almost like 5'11". Yeah, my brothers are both taller than me, bro. I was the last of 5 children. My 2 big ass brothers, they beat me to the dinner table, Scott. That's how I ended up being smaller. But here I'm like I'm almost 5'11", and I'm thinking that I'm short because I got brothers that are like 6'3", and they got to like duck coming through doorways and shit.
When I seen you in real life, I was surprised how tall you was. A little bit.
Well, we all get impressions of each other, like because we only see this much of each other, right, on these shows, right?
Yeah.
So it's
I
different.
expected you to be way smaller. You was a lot bigger than I expected.
That's funny. I guess that's a compliment in a way. But yeah, so there you go, Granny. How you doing, buddy? Checking in.
Granny's here. Have you seen this picture behind me, BF, of me and Lemmy?
Oh shit! What is this?
This is because Granny made the comment once to Lemmy, I guess, and then Lemmy went, and then we did this after I shaved. But it looks like I could be Lemmy's father.
Bro, like that. I mean, that's not your best look in that picture there, Scott. You look much better right now, man. Where's that picture come from, bro? That's an old.
It was just during a show a week or two ago, and
wow.
After I shaved, and they wanted me to pose for a picture.
Ain't it funny how when you hit a certain angle, it can make you either look really good or really bad? Scott, I noticed in that picture right there that what does Lemmy got? Pickles, right? Something pickle.
Yeah, pickles.
Do you know what? I'm on the internet every day, all the time, to do 3 hours of live content every day, buddy. And I'm going to do a segment. I don't know if I'll get to it today, but we're going to do a segment about the pickle craze. I'm going to call it "We're in a Pickle." Because you would not believe how many selections I have of different ways that people are utilizing the pickle, Scott.
Right,
I mean, pickle drinks, pickle food, pickle snacks. I mean, everything. Like, what is it? This is definitely like the year of the pickle, bro.
Yeah, I guess so. I like pickles. I just like pickles, though. I don't like pickle flavored everything else.
Well, I've even seen Popeyes, the fast food chicken joint, has in my area at least, they have the pickle flavored lemonade where they put pickle juice in a freaking lemonade, Scott.
That doesn't sound very good.
So we are in a pickle. Cyrax getting the love. We're gonna have to get glows through these so we can get on with the show, because you guys are having a great time in the chat today. It hasn't rained here in 3 months, says Granny. Another Florida guy like this guy up here.
You got that right, Granny. It's drier than Satan's ass crack.
Now that's delivering a line right there. I heard somebody say they got delivery. That's delivery, Scott, right there.
Yep.
Then Satan's ass crack down here. That's what's up, Andrew. Number 8, baby, let's go, says Granny. Bedbug Dome rolling on my full FM. What's it? Hoya, the Reverend Wild Bill says checking in. I'm gonna grace through these. I'm only going to acknowledge people that I haven't said hello to yet, and then we're going to get on with the not so serious news and some more fun with the show.
I've been trying to work on my comedy, man.
No, bro, you don't work on comedy. The thing about you, bro, is all you got to do is be yourself and be honest every day like you were just there, and that's what's funny, bro. Not trying to be funny is what's funny. Perry is a blowbot.
Shut the fuck up.
That's pretty good. He's a blowbot. We'll have to find out tonight, because on a Thursday night, I'm not sure. I think he comes on before us on Replayables. I think there's going to be there's a Thursday show tonight because of the week. Homemade Chili Fan is checking in, a longtime fan, but I'm going to need to quit after the last few episodes. Bobby, Nick, and John are getting out of control. I've seen him attack Innocent so much. Come on. You're gonna come in here with your lame sub accounts. Come on, let it go. Notice it hasn't come up today, so don't come in the chat and bring it up, and then it won't be nothing. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Reverend Wild Bill says, and what did we learn on today's show? Beware of hairy caterpillars. Electric Gino says, howdy to Mandy Diff. I'm going to acknowledge anybody I didn't. Reverend Wild Bill having fun with all the emojis. Thanks for supporting me as a member. Chris Thompson saying, hey Andrew, and old Scott too. What the fuck am I? Fuck am I over here, chopped liver, Chris Thompson? How you doing, Chris Thompson?
I checked in on your live stream the other night.
There you go. Checked in. Speaking of checking in, I checked in last night a little bit. I just said hello quickly in the chat to Dylan from somewhere. And Scott, I saw you were in the chat as well before me, buddy.
Right. Yep. I seen you.
Dylan
I watch Dylan whenever I can.
Dylan and Spurg Snake hanging out late last night, doing a late thing. The Reverend Wild Bill Hoyer from Pecan. Homemade Chili fam, have a nice day. Thanks for the memories. Let's see. Puff Puff Pass. Twist my arm, I'll smoke again. That's what I say all the time. Like, twist my arm. Like, if I want sex again or weed again or even pizza again, twist my arm. Homemade Chili fan, you're welcome, says Pecan. Donkey Kongington, we did another dab done for donks. Yeah, how about that? Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. I'm gonna take care of that right now. Boom. Just you number one. I tell you all the time, buddy. I just want to make sure that I got anybody I didn't. 18. Matt shouts out Wendy girl. Wendy is the best. Mick Windy says live ween. Let's see, I'm scanning through these. BF. Didn't I play it yesterday? Let's play it again. Didn't you see it when I played it there, Matt? I saw it and you put it in the Discord, right, buddy?
Oh, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about the pinch my pussy.
Oh no, I don't know. I don't know. No, wait a minute. The one I thought that I played in the BF Live was just the one when she said she wanted to do me or something, Scott.
Yeah. I know what Matt's talking about there. Yeah, it's whenever she was on one of Bobby Nick's deals and she was sitting on a toilet.
Did you email to me, Matt? How'd you send it to me, buddy?
Yeah, it's a dandy, man. It's a good clip.
Hey, there he is, Popke. Just in time. My oldest daughter first word was cado, and she loves avocados. Well, let's not try to confuse her, but let's figure out what is an avocado, Daddy. Great to see you, Popke, in the chat today. Let me know where you sent that, buddy, and we'll play it. R.I.P. Lisa, absolute legend, Lisa Boswell. R.I.P. Lisa from Chris Popke. Chris to the Popke, Hoyer from Beacunt. Howdy, Popke. Let's catch up. Lisa rules, says the Chunkster. Hey, come on, Helga, come on. That show got to end right at 10 o'clock. I got to go hit on the barista down at Starbucks. Come on, let's go. I got cigarettes to buy. The Reverend Wild Bill, checking in from the ATL with the most generous $2 super chat. Need the points, damn you, blocky friend. Hey, I didn't make up this whole point system, but I'm glad you're having fun with it, and I'm glad you sent me $2. Thank you. What's up, Chris Thompson, laughing at that? What's up saying about me, baby? Morning Ween from Popke. I asked to do some train wreck artwork at one point, you were asked to, and didn't get a chance to get it. My sincere apologies. Rest in peace. That sucks. I super chat and go down in the ranking. Not fair. What the fuck's going on? Hey, from Lynn, let me see.
The fuck?
5.05. I shrunk a whole inch, says Mandy Diff. She loves it. How are you guys? Lynn's asking over here on BF Live The Vibe. I hope you're having a great day, Lynn. I'm glad to see you part of the everyday chat family. Stormy and Jake and Lemmy's dad, ask Live Ween. How many people are you?
Yeah, that's what kind of, I started that a while back whenever it seemed like, and then got Tits McGee and a lot of.
Well, Bill, there is no justice, says Live Ween, about this. Mandy Diff is having fun. She's a member already, throwing out those emojis. Repent, you sinner, says the Reverend Wild Bill. I'm always on the internet too, but I do other stuff with my own pickle. Bro, so Chris, I was like I was on the Instagram last night, and every next video I went to is they're doing this with a pickle. They're doing that with a pickle. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. This is so much. And being show-minded, I'm like, this is a segment we're going to get down with. You're not going to believe the shit that people are doing with pickles. How are you, Lynn? I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you for asking. We got prayer hands going up from Rini. Space Chief 75. Rest in peace, my ace. I meant to say, made it 14 years. There you go. Your dog ace. Yeah, thank you for clearing that up. The Reverend Wild Bill says, I saw a pickle milkshake the other day. I do believe that is one of the things. Pickle ice cream. I mean, basically, you could just think of a pickle and anything, and I probably have a clip for it. And there's going to be some you're not going to believe. Let's see. Space Chief Gano from Wild Bill. Is Andrew wearing Spanx today?
I'm wearing nothing.
Oh boy, yeah, he's not even wearing pants. He's just wearing that kind of upper girdle to hold him up in his chair, and you know he ain't got no drawers right there. Perry will forget tonight's show and be at Costco.
Shut the fuck up.
I was thinking the same thing, Electric Head Gino. I'm thinking, Tom has to already be on the phone with him, letting him know, Perry, don't be getting too much sleep today or whatever, and make sure you're ready for a Thursday show. Miss Vicky's spicy dill pickle chips are my new favorite. Disco Perry tonight. Hopefully he looks like Jonah Hill in The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Shut the fuck up.
We're going to see it. Clean shaven Scott, says Chris Popke. Popke hasn't been around. He's only been here on and off, I think, one day this week so far. But yeah, that stubble's growing in though, Scott.
Yeah, getting a little stubbly.
Did you see Bob there over on the Levy-verse is working on a goatee?
No, I didn't see it today. I didn't.
He's doing this. Well, I think it started out as many of us do, where you just forget or you just don't feel like shaving for a couple days.
Yeah.
So that's what it looked like at first. But now it looks like maybe he shaved around here and he's working on a goatee.
All right.
So, I haven't done that. I did that when like the Ravens were on a Super Bowl run like years ago when we had Joe Flacco and there was a whole thing around here. I drew to a Fu Manchu, Scott. That's what they did. It was like that was the goof. It's like and I can grow a facial hair, right? So I did a Fu Manchu. I like shaved all this out and everything, and I just had to straight up Fu Manchu. I have to find my Fu Manchu pictures. Let's see. What's up, Chris? Saying, haha. How's you doing, brother? I'm doing good, Chris Thompson. I wouldn't mind. I know you became a member over here on The Vibe because I think somebody gifted you a membership. So if you got a minute to come over, make sure you're subscribed and liking and sharing and all that stuff, Chris. How you doing? The Reverend Wild Bill, a member for 11 months, a bro much longer, says, ha. Just simply says, ha. Okay. He's putting out, he's doing anything to win this point thing. He's putting out, he's using his membership. He's super chatting. He's going, don't be trading in no cards and anything, Wild Bill. It's not that crucial. Just 2 letters. He's like, ha. Get them points. There you go. Scott looks younger without the beard, says Popke.
Thank you.
Popke, yeah. I think it's a cocktail dress. So that Andrew's wearing? I don't know. The Chunkster's getting love for Space Chief. I think you may be right, Ween. Stormy checks in and says, longtime fan, but homemade chili fan hasn't commented until today. Once again, Stormy, like I said, we moved on, we did our thing, and we're moving on. And you know me long enough. I'm a don't start nothing, won't be nothing kind of guy, but some people don't get that. Reverend Wild Bill, Space Chief 75. Stormy, LOL indeed, probably created the account today. Hey, BF from Lynn, thank you, girl. Oh, gee, says Chris. Discord, BF, all right. Discord, I'm in a Discord. I'm in Discord, I'm in that cord. Matt, let's see. Oh, this is, Wendy does a little, that's right, yeah. I didn't make a determination on this. I don't think Bobby Nick got in trouble for playing this, Scott.
I've seen him play it a few times here and there.
Good. Thank you for letting me know that. I was watching this live. If this is the part where Wendy says is this where she got something stuck in the toilet or whatever? Let's see what it is. This is from Matt.
Kinda.
Oh yeah, this is, what was it? Let me set it up properly.
She's using the bathroom.
Yeah. So, I was just watching you guys while I was doing prep for this show the other night. And I was watching, I said, look, there's the whole crew again. All of a sudden, Wendy got up and started walking. She like disappeared, almost like a Jake Hudson thing. And then the next time she comes on camera, she's like turning her ass literally and getting ready to walk into the bathroom. And so, so this is kind of what happened. And she said she pinched something in the toilet seat. Let's watch it right now.
Wendy.
Oh, hello.
Wendy, emergency shit.
Fuck.
I got to hear
the fuck did you do?
I got to hear the
I pinched my pussy in the toilet seat.
Who could write that? Who could write that? She was prairie dogging. She had a turtle head poking out, Chris Thompson. There you go. So that's what, oh my God. Scott, I was just sitting here monitoring things like I do when I'm prepping the show. And when you hear anyone say, I pinched that part of my body in a toilet seat, you can't write that. You can't write that.
No.
That's amazing. All right. Wow. She was prairie dogging. Matt always delivers with these clips. Thank you, Matt. And thank you, Live Ween. And thanks to everybody having fun. Let's get on with more of the show now, because that was the end of the opening chat family check-in.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, that's what we do here on The Vibe. You talk amongst yourselves. You talk with us. Myself, Scott Fitzpatrick, Andrew, and everybody in the chat. Maybe Bobby Nick will be along at some point later on. He does have to catch up on sleep. He acts like he doesn't, but sometimes he actually does, folks. Well, it is summer, Scott, and it just got past Memorial Day weekend. Summer is upon us. The official summer, I think, starts June 20th, and the travel season starts. And some people, if you need some travel ideas, maybe you can go to this Motel 6. It's a meth head summer, guys. Let's check out the accommodations for meth head summer at Motel 6.
Everybody knows it's about to be meth head summer, and there's absolutely no better place to spend it than at the Motel 6 in Inglewood, California. This is literally the perfect place to host your next slaycation or meet a prostitute. Unlike those obnoxious 5-star resorts, Motel 6 makes it so easy with one office and one sign. The lobby was already such a party, I knew I was in for a good time. I also thought it was really fun that the front desk lady was behind bulletproof glass. Motel 6 only has stairs, so you better not be disabled if you're coming here. Okay, so I did have to splurge, and I got the penthouse suite, and I couldn't believe that they had a mattress that wasn't on the floor.
Nice.
And can we take a moment for their
mattress not on the floor, Scott? This is classy as shit.
Branded toiletries? So cute. I'm not gonna lie, I really couldn't help but feel myself. They have a closet with 5 hangers, a state-of-the-art bed, a TV, desk, and a mini fridge. Even a bathroom. The view also makes the perfect backdrop. Thanks for having me, Motel 6.
There you go, Scott. It's meth head summer. Little travel ideas on The Vibe right here. Meth head summer. I thought that was a funny one too.
You guys, you ever found anything strange in a hotel room when you went to rent it, or or anything?
I found places that are a little dirtier than you would like. I've found some a phone cord or stuff under a book or something under a bed, but nothing. Luckily, nothing too hinky there, Scott. How about you? It sounds like you got a story.
When we went and it's burnt in my memory. Whenever we went and watched the UFCs in Alabama,
right?
We rented a room and there was condom underneath. I always when we were in rooms, I always check under the bed. I got to look at everything, man. And there was a condom under the bed, and then I've also found a loaded hypodermic needle, looked like it had dope in it or something.
Oh shit, Scott, I'm not much on checking when I go in, but I'm like a freak when it comes to leaving. I must do a scan from the patio wherever we're staying, all the way out the door. I have to be the last person. My eyes have to be the last thing out the door because I got to make sure I have everything that I came with, Scott. I'm super paranoid about that.
Right.
Super paranoid. Let's see. We got some selections in the chat here. Missouri laughs at California's meth game. Local pride. A crack vial under the mattress, says Electric Head Gino. The old crack vial. How about a crack pipe where the wall and the carpet met, says Chris Thompson. I'm seeing a theme here. Scott, did you attend early?
Yeah, I did find a crack pipe.
Live Ween's asking about the early UFCs. Were they in Dothan, Alabama?
There might have been some, but the ones I went to was in Birmingham, Alabama.
All right, there you go, Live Ween. Doxing you a little bit, putting you there. All right, so why don't we do this? I do have a couple few news stories. I always do have them for you, though. And it's not so serious news. The world's serious enough, folks. We only get one ride on this planet, so we're going to keep it positive right here on The Vibe. And we do the not so serious news because there's other stuff going on in the world. So I'm going to run my element and go over to the news desk and deliver now the not so serious news. We'll go on and get it. I'm over here now at the BF Live news desk with my few news stories. I'll bring with you some not so serious news. Electric Head Zeno elaborates and says it felt like a trap room. We left immediately. Pecan checks in and says it's Bobby Cronkite time. I'm Bobby Cronkite, and this is the not so serious news. Thank you, Pecan. He's gonna start blurting out whatever he hears, Scott. We're at that part of the day.
It's funny.
He's like blabbering like a drunk guy. Andrew pushed BF's desk back for him. He did it the other day when Scott and Bobby weren't here early enough. Patrick Belmar says March 24th, 2010. A couple discover why the room they rented in a budget motel in Memphis, Tennessee was a skanky and foul. The body of a woman who vanished. Oh, damn.
Man.
Oh, see, so she checked in, but she didn't check out, Scott.
Oh, I
Okay.
guess you could say. I mean, I didn't find it. Somebody else found it, but I busted the door in for him. A body in a hotel room once.
Did you?
Yeah.
So how did you become like, hey, you do? But how did you end up being the one that had to bust the door?
There was a restaurant kind of hooked, right next to it, and I see a commotion. I was leaving, and I seen a commotion going on at this door, and I kind of knew the people.
Oh.
And I went, and we kind of, if you looked in the guy's window, you could kind of see he was sitting in a chair, and they've been trying to beat the door down. And I wanted to be Billy Badass. There's a bunch of women out there and stuff, and when I went through that door, I was going to make sure, I went through I put everything I had in it, man, and I went through the door. And I landed at the guy's feet, and he had roaches so bad, all roaches just rained down on me.
Oh my God, he was in the room that long?
His mouth was open, his stuff was coming out of his mouth, and
I
ran immediately out of the room because I was taking my shirt. I had roaches that rained down on me from the.
Yeah, I can see that being a run in, run out. As soon as you land, and then you see that,
Yeah.
oh fuck, I'm out here. There you go. The door's open. See you guys. It's your problem now. Later.
He was dead. He was dead.
He did. Wow. Under the bed, says Patrick Belmar. There you go. Was that the Hotel California by any chance? She checked out, but she never left. Belmar, I remember that story. Says Lyween. Scott pushed the door like Perry does.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he did.
I went through the door so hard off my shoulder that the door come off its hinges, and I landed flat on the door.
Yeah, like surfboard. You almost, you had to.
Yeah.
You're right. It either smashes open and you hit the wall, or you surfboard it.
Yeah,
It sounds like you big enough to make it surfboard. Scott lands on the dead guy and gets his DNA all over him, landing him in prison. Interesting. That's funny. All right. Here we go.
I'm going to jail.
Terry says, I found a money belt with $1,800 in a hotel room. Damn, that's lucky. Did you find the prostitute that it belonged to? Hey-o. Where's the dead hooker that it belonged to? Chris Thompson says, oh my God, anyone knows how West Memphis is, where I-40 drops off. Motel 6 had trannies out hooking. But there you go. It's a meth head summer. I give you good travel advice here on the Vibe, Chris Thompson. We don't play. In my first story in the Vibe, not so serious news, this is like a celebrity story, Scott. I think this is kind of interesting that the two guys that were in Bad Boys, Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence, are officially in-laws as their kids get married. It says, no joke, the two of the funniest actors in Hollywood are officially in-laws, Scott. Eddie Murphy confirmed during the May 29th appearance on the Jennifer Hudson show that his son, Eric Murphy, was married to Martin Lawrence's daughter, Jasmine Lawrence. Murphy said the couple opted against the large wedding and they just tied the knot quickly. But it was funny because Eddie Murphy goes on to say that that he's always talking about Martin Lawrence trying to talk about he's got to pay for the wedding or whatever because he's saying he got out of paying for the big wedding, Scott.
Right.
But they say they're going to have a big party. But I just think that's funny that like two comedians, their children, not every day you hear a story like this, two famous comedians, and they're kind of like in-laws. Now they're basically family now.
Right.
Yep. It says, though the pair skipped a large wedding, Murphy said there will likely be a big party to celebrate the union. He noted that he and Martin Lawrence, who co-starred in the film Life and Boomerang, are in-laws and joked the Bad Boys actor doesn't have to pay big for the wedding for now, is what he said, Scott. So there you go. I think there's a picture of him right there. So yeah, that's Eddie. You got to pay for the wedding. You got to pay for the wedding. I ain't paying for shit. But there you go. That's my first story in not so serious news. It's cheap, motherfucker. Scott, you know that I went when I was off for that week. I went to that rock thing, and when I was down there in Ocean City, Maryland, I kept seeing all over the place this new, must be not a pickle, but another new food sensation. Scott, have you ever heard of something? And it's kind of new, so I don't blame you if you haven't. Called Dubai chocolate.
No.
Like the country Dubai. I had not either, yeah. Scott. Only that because it was popping up in all these shops that I was like, Dubai chocolate, Dubai, this must be a thing. So I'm going to pull a story here, and we're all going to learn about what Dubai chocolate is together here on The Vibe, Scott, because, wait a minute, son of a bitch. Now it's telling me subscribe to read. Son of a bitch. My Dubai. Hang on a second. I got to pull up another.
What's happening in here?
But basically, you okay there?
Yeah. Man,
I'm going to put you backstage while you get your order in there, Andrew. So Scott, basically Dubai chocolate is chocolate with like pistachio cream inside of it. See this here? The picture of it?
Yeah, it doesn't look good, but
it doesn't look very appealing to me. But it has like this, and it also has some like these little bits of what they call like some phyllo dough, pistachio mix, and pistachios. And apparently, Scott, this product has become so popular this year that it's driving up pistachio prices in the world of business. It's driving up, and there's a pistachio shortages due to it. But yeah, it says, if you like the chocolate bars with a satisfying crunch like I do, then the viral Dubai chocolate bar is also your perfect bite. And now, thanks to Trader Joe's, this internet sensation comes at a much more reasonable price point. So this absolutely originated from a Dubai chocolate shop, Scott, and it's supposed to be like a high-end chocolate. But like everything else, it seems, in the world, Trader Joe's has figured out a way to bring it to you in mass quantities and make it cheap. Hang on a second, my thing just skipped. So they say they have a $4 chocolate bar where it's supposed to be like this expensive thing. For anyone unfamiliar, the Dubai chocolate bar is a stuffed chocolate bar that's a textured lover's dream come true. The filling, which is encased in chocolate, blends crisp, golden katafi, aka shredded phyllo strands, with creamy pistachio, creating a signature crunch when you bite into it. Originally popular in the Middle East, the flavor combo has since taken off globally, inspiring pricey dupes as well as other types of desserts with signature flavor profile there, Scott. So I don't know. You think that's something you would like? It don't look very appealing to me, buddy.
I like pistachios and chocolate and the taffy stuff. I think I would probably like this. I wouldn't like paying the money probably for it, but
well, I don't know. I don't really look for Trader Joe's near me. I don't think I have too many Trader Joe's close by, Scott.
I don't got one either.
Yeah, so we wouldn't be able to get the $4 version right there. But apparently this is very expensive when you get it at the high-end chocolate stores, Scott, and it's causing pistachios worldwide shortages due to the new craze. So I guess we got pickles, and now everything's going to be pistachio or Dubai chocolate. Pecan would like one. Trader Joe. What's up, 2 joints checking in? Trader Joe stole everything from me, Live Ween. Live Ween says phyllo dough drove a semi-truck, had an orangutan pet. Phyllo dough? Okay. Weed chocolate bar. It does, yeah. Now that does look like it could be a weed chocolate bar, Scott, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
See, if you told us it was something different, we might try it, right?
Yeah.
That's what's that. It's got weed in it, guys. All right, come on, I'll take a bite of it. Come on, I don't care. Let's see. So yeah, I hadn't heard of this. This is the new sensation, though. Who paid for Bobby, Nick, and Scott's wedding? 2 Joints checks in with his 7-month membership, but definitely a bro longer than that. Amazing positive vibes. Great co-host. Hope everyone's having a good day. Cheers, BF, Bobby, brother. Ling Monger says, I gotta go, but I'll be back in a few.
I never left.
Well, Tan Mom's never leaving. Thank you for that membership, your membership. Weed chocolate bar, we got that one. I want one. Let's see. So Chunkster says, they are worth $4 and you try it once and move on. Yeah, that's probably the move right there. But you notice the Chunks, everybody's got to keep up with the Joneses, so everybody has to see what the new sensation is. It is Dubai chocolate. I'm like, and plus Dubai's a hot place. I thought Dubai chocolate would just be melted chocolate, Scott. Yeah. I'm going to Trader Joe's today, and I'll see if they have it, says our friend Matt checking in. You have to let us know. Give us your live review next time. Yeah. I love pistachio, says our friend. Pecan checking in. You love pistachios. And
I like turtles.
Okay. They should have spelled the country name D-O-B-U-Y, because you do buy everything there. 2 Joints, bones up bud from Matt checking in. Terry Nee says, I always remember Trader Joe's as a dumpy place to get cigarettes on the way up from Florida. It's affordable stuff, I guess. Boutique affordable. It's like a trashy chic, if you will. Wonderful chili roasted pistachio, says FJM. Let's get on with another story on the Vibe Not So Serious News. So that's the new sensation, Scott. So I don't know. I think you're going to probably seeing it's popping up everywhere. Everything's going to be now with Dubai chocolate, Dubai chocolate milkshake, everything. Yeah. Let's bring Andrew back in here. He's back in here, Andrew.
I had to take a piss break.
Early piss break. All right. Well, you can't take the next one later. You can't have 2 per show. Hey, Andrew, did you see what we were talking about? That Dubai chocolate.
It looks like It looks like a bunch of weed is in that chocolate.
It does. It looks like some weed chocolate. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that, Andrew. All right. Where did I put that? Oh, here you go. Actually. All right. Here it is. Sing us a song.
1, 2, 3, 4. Doom tech, tech, doom tech, doom tech, tech, doom tech.
Terry always knows how to.
You know Terry. You know that's got a Terry Nee name all over it, buddy. All right, Andrew. Me and you have done the sports heads for a long time, but we're still sports heads. Did you see this, Andrew? A squirrel runs out onto the field during the Detroit Tigers game.
What?
Yeah, buddy, I got the video for it. This is always fun when the birds or the animals get involved. Always makes for a fun video. The action got an early start during the Detroit Tigers game against the San Francisco Giants when a squirrel ran out onto the field at the start of the ball game. The squirrel ran out onto the field Tuesday at Comerica Park, drawing the attention of FanDuel Sports Network announcers Jason Benetti and Andy Dirks. He says, we like to stay on topic here, but squirrel, Benetti said. The squirrel dashed past the baffled left fielder Riley Green before making its way into the bullpen. Let's watch the video because that's the best part about these, Andrew.
So we briefly mentioned this during the...
Fun fact.
All right.
Benetti has cerebral palsy.
Wow. How about that? See, this is why we call Andrew the human sports ticker, because Andrew can always pop up a story or bring news or inject sports into anything we do. This is a sports story, but thank you, Andrew. I didn't know.
I don't want to meet that dude.
So, Jason Benetti, you're saying Jason Benetti, the announcer, has cerebral palsy? Is that what you said?
Yep.
All right. Well, let's watch this. I think you're going to hear a little bit of him or maybe see a little bit of him here. So this is the story about the squirrel who ran onto the field during the Detroit Tigers game.
The 5 o'clock show, but we want you to just see all of it.
While you were sleeping, the Detroit Tigers had another star of the show at the ballpark last night, and it was not any of the players. In fact, it was a black squirrel that was running around the outfield during the first inning.
And because we have the time, we're going to show you the entire glorious minute and a half call from Jason and Andy Dirks.
I like that.
No, we like to stay on topic
Hey,
here, but squirrel.
Squirrel.
Where?
Squirrel.
Where?
I don't see it.
Squirrel.
Where's it at, though?
Squirrel, Andy.
Squirrel.
That's a black squirrel, too. There's different varieties of squirrels. You got
I'm
the
down
fox
there.
squirrel.
The 1-1 is a strike. 1 and 2.
Gray squirrel.
Riley Green's like, who invited Rocky here? What's the motto you represented in the outfield?
Does that make Riley Bowinkle?
I think so.
Look at it go.
How do you get out, though? That's the problem. There's no exit.
Gosh, Bullwinkle.
Oh, boy, the bullpen's on it.
Just got scared.
Tyler.
All right. Hey, that's the gist of that one. That's the gist of that one. All right, Andrew, I like this one. We'll have to call this segment a hot sports injection. Like a hot beef injection? It's a hot sports injection. They have black squirrels now. Hey, look, we don't judge. We love all squirrels here on the Vibe. Hey,
For the longest time, he was a long time White Sox announcer.
Mm-hmm.
No, it baffles me. I did not know the announcers go from team to team as well. I thought it was like, okay, it's one spot, but they like go from team to team.
Yeah, sometimes, especially if they played for multiple teams, they might call games for other teams, Andrew. Run, Forrest, run. Pecan says the squirrel was looking for his nuts. Hey-o. Looking for my nuts. Widow Killer says, what's next? Asian squirrels? Am I right? Next squirrels. Give me a Beso says, that was a killer deep cup. Oh, what's the matter you? What's the matter you? The black squirrels are Russian. I'm not sure. There's a Nightbot running the link for Psych Clyde, the producer guy over there on the Levyverse. Shout out to Psych and Ding Dong. Don't see them on here as much, but shout out to those guys. Andrew, in our second sports story and our hot sports injection, thanks to this chunk stuff, let's inject some more sports into the show. Let's talk about so all the sensation from the NFL. We're going to do a little NFL now about Shedeur Sanders, who fell in the draft, the son of Deion Sanders, right?
Yes.
And where did he end up? Tell everybody where he ended up who don't remember.
The Browns.
The Cleveland Browns in the
The
5th round.
Browns in the toilet.
Ooh, in the toilet. Damn, that's funny. But so Andrew, so finally yes, he fell to the 5th round. So they have some other quarterbacks in there, Dylan Gabriel, and they have Shedeur Sanders. But you remember who the veteran is that's in camp with them? It's Joe Flacco.
Yes.
It's Joe Flacco, buddy. And so the typical questions came up for Joe Flacco. And Andrew, there's something I didn't realize. Now, he's Super Bowl champion for my Baltimore Ravens. Shout out to Joe Flacco. So he won a championship here, but he's one of those guys that just didn't want to stop playing, Andrew. So now they're saying he's entering his 18th year in the league, Andrew. Can you believe that?
Holy shit.
I did not believe he's been around that long. Let's see. Right here, let me open this up. Let's see. Do this one first. Oh, why did you do that?
Topless. Topless.
Topless.
Whoa. Stop the clock.
Oh, here we go.
Fuck some hoes! Let's fuck some hoes!
There you go. The reason I put that up there is because Live Wing put that up there. Fuck these wives shits.
Topless.
Let's fuck some hoes!
There you go. 100 Proof Podcasting. Take the Browns to the Super Bowl. So, yeah, Andrew, so the questions came up about Joe Flacco being the mentor, the good old mentor questions, Andrew. The Cleveland Browns have the most complicated quarterback room in the NFL, and that's rarely a good thing. A quintet of passers breaks down into the veterans Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and the injured Deshaun Watson. The rookies are the 3rd-round pick Dylan Gabriel, 5th-round pick and Shedeur Sanders, Andrew. Flacco has enjoyed the longest career and could be seen as a favorite to start in 2025, but don't ask him about being a mentor is what it says, buddy. I'll just play you the clip because he can say it better than what I had. He had a really good articulate answer for this whole thing. Let me find the link to it real quick. But what do you think about him being a mentor for Shedeur Sanders, Andrew?
I have a better chance of walking than he starts for the Browns.
Holy shit. Oh, my God. Andrew, Scott, that was an amazing comment. I got a better chance of walking than that fool does than starting for the Browns. That's hardcore. So what Joe Flacco basically says, and he'll tell you here in this little clip I'm going to play you, the best way to show somebody is to lead by example. Terry Neat says, I hope the Browns win the Super Bowl for Ray's sake. Oh, my God. Scott, I know you were real excited to tell us in the chat the other day that Ray still remembers you. I didn't think he would forget you, buddy.
Yeah, because, his shows now, he only talks to super chatters and stuff. We just had really contacted with him a little bit, and I dropped in his chat, and he remembered me, and it felt good.
It felt good. Yeah, you were very proud of yourself. You were like, Ray remembers me, BF, and telling all of us. All right, let's watch this one now because now Joe Flacco, 18 years in the league, he's won a Super Bowl already. He's just playing for fun, but he's been in a sticky situation kind of before, but not with like a guy coming in who has like a famous NFL player as as kind of going to be a mentor to him. So Joe Flacco was asked about mentoring Shedeur Sanders with the Cleveland Browns, and this is kind of how he handled it, Andrew.
It's a talking point. You can kind of like use it like because it's a good question to bait somebody into answering, and no matter how they answer it, it kind of makes the guy that's answering it look bad. If I say I don't want to be a mentor, I look bad. If I say I do want to be a mentor, then I look like an idiot that doesn't care about being good and playing football. So it's one of those questions that no matter what I say, you guys can write what you want to write about it. And there's a lot of questions like that. That's why you end up having to try to avoid them. I tend to try to be honest. And I've said I'm not a mentor. I play football. And in a quarterback room, there's a lot of times there's been a ton of times where there's learning experiences, and I have a lot of experience and I can talk on things, and hopefully they listen. But it's not necessarily like my job to like make sure they listen to me. And hey, like hopefully you have a really good relationship with the guys that are in the room, and you naturally want to do that, but that's Yeah, that was a long-winded answer, but that's ultimately why I think you guys ask it, you know. Here's the thing is, like, because of what I just said, like, you're acting like I wouldn't want to be a mentor. It's like, once again, it's not really about that. It's just not the main focus. I see myself as a guy that can play in this league. So if your main focus was just like, hey, but I'm going to get you ready, you're just not taking care of business. The best way to be a mentor, honestly, is like show people how you go to work, you know, and like I said, hope that they pick up on that stuff, but not necessarily force them to pick up on the things that you do.
There you go, Andrew. What do you think about all that, buddy?
Oh, look at it.
As he's got food out of his mouth, Scott. He got food falling out of his mouth. I'll go to him a perfect. He's not sleeping this time. He just got food falling out of his mouth this time.
Your Flacco handled that perfectly.
Yeah, I do believe he, for dancing around with the media, he handled the answer, answering the question perfectly. Flacco didn't do shit for the Colts, says P cunt. Andrew Rules. Yes.
Can I say something?
Yeah, that's kind of the idea why we're here.
Media, the writers in sports media are assholes. 100%.
You're not wrong, Andrew. That's why, and I think a lot of these, like Skip Baylesses and all these wannabe guys, I always say they don't have as much knowledge and passion as you do because they're fed notes from like producers and production stuff, and they're doing hot takes on like what like Shedeur Sanders or what everybody's talking about. And Andrew just comes on, he analyzes sports, and he tells you exactly how he feels about it with no bullshit, nothing else involved. He ain't trying to get like, you know, heat or anything like that. He just tells you the way it is. That's what we love about Andrew, the Human Sports Ticker. All right, I got one more regular story, a bikini report, and then we're going to start winding down the not-so-serious news. And this next one, yes, Andrew, as I go into a wind-up, yes, I know it's always Scott knows, too.
Do a quick update on the Laurinaitis thing?
Oh, you want to do that. Okay, so, well, Andrew's always trying to inject some wrestling news in here and defend the thing that he loves so much, wrestling, Andrew. Let me pull up that article real quick. All right, that's enough. Andrew, tell everybody, set it up. Tell everybody who John Laurinaitis is and what he was involved in.
Was basically Vince's
WWE. He was a former wrestler and then executive.
He was Vince's puppet.
Vince McMahon's puppet. Yeah, well, he ran the company. He did Vince's bidding, basically. He did Vince McMahon's bidding. So John Laurinaitis, Andrew, we're going to keep going with this little sports story here. Andrew is very excited about anything wrestling or anything sports in general, right? So John Laurinaitis was a former wrestler, became an executive, like Andrew said, basically did Vince's bidding, ran the company the way Vince saw fit. And he was involved, go figure, in a sexual lawsuit, right? Some kind of sex scandal, Andrew? John Laurinaitis?
Yep.
It says that John Laurinaitis has been dropped as a defendant in the Janelle Grant lawsuit against Vince McMahon and the WWE. So they must have found enough non-evidence, I guess, enough to say that he wasn't involved in this particular lawsuit. So you're excited for that, Andrew?
One.
You happy about that?
One of many.
One of many. There you go. All right, so that was a little breaking kind of sports news. Happy birthday, Terry Ebert from Not the Bees checking in. How you bees? Not the Bees. I'm about to do the next to last story in the not so serious news. This one, Scott, involves a little music and a little fun here, a little unexpected fun. I didn't see this coming, and I don't know that anybody else did. A Brazilian nun goes viral for her beatboxing on television, Scott. And fans compare this moment to the movie Sister Act with Whoopi Goldberg, if you remember that. Remember that, Scott, from back in the 90s? Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah, I remember the movie. I can't really remember much about it. But
well, she was in the witness protection program. They literally put her in a church of nuns, and she converted, kind of changed the group and kind of, made it fun. That's right. Loosen them up. Well, this must be inspired by Sister Act, Scott, because you got these hip nuns. I'll read about it, and I'll tell you, and I'll play it for you right here. A Brazilian nun is earning raves around the world after she showed off her impressive beatboxing skills. Sister Marizel of Brazil went viral after dropping some beats during a May 20th appearance on Catholic TV channel. What you know about that? Which prompted a second nun and a priest to dance alongside her, Scott, as seen in this video shared by NBC News. Wearing a blue skirt and a white nun's habit, Sister Marizel began by singing before she switched to making percussive sounds with her mouth and tongue. And you're not going to believe this, Scott. You're going to be like, there's got to be somebody else around, right? Then the second nun started to dance alongside of her. Before long, a priest wearing a long black robe joined in and busted a move. In the comments section, fans of the Holy Trio likened them to Whoopi Goldberg's 1990s comedy film franchise, Sister Act, about a lounge singer who transformed a nun singing group after she's placed in a convert as part of the witness protection program. I know Sister Act when I see it, one viewer wrote. They really dropping a Sister Act remake in 2025, huh? Another person joked. All right, we'll get to it now because that's just about the comments. Let's get to what you really want to see. Check out the lady on the left with the mic, Scott. Keep an eye on her because she's the beatboxing one. Let's go.
All right,
of course.
Welcome back. A live look here at Point Pleasant Beach, New Jersey, to brighten your morning. Beautiful sunrise there. Won't be long before that. Jersey Shore crowded with folks for the busy summer season. JBH here with another.
You can hear it, right?
That was a little boost.
Yeah,
You got another one.
yeah, thanks for giving us that nature boost. Well, we've got a beatboxing boost for you this morning. Check out this moment going viral after a nun in Brazil grabs the mic with some unexpected skills.
Look, they're hitting the beat. Watch this. Oh, what the fuck, Scott? She's hitting beats.
Damn.
Look at Sister.
Roger Rabbit. I know. Look at that.
Oh my that's real?
It's real. Live from Catholic TV. It's a beatboxing nun and her holy backup dancer. I just want to be the backup dancer. I know.
Oh,
right?
my God.
Class?
So many questions.
Shut up! This is an interesting boost. I know this is different for us, but y'all, don't you want to step into the week like that? I do.
I love the beatboxing nun. You know what we call her? That's a nun DNC.
Oh, there you go. Nun DNC. Was that Carson? There you go, Carson.
Mic drop.
That was cool. There you go. She was hitting some beats, wasn't she, Scott?
Yeah, it almost didn't sound human.
I know. I looked around like somebody else got to be hitting that. She like hitting some shit in there. All right, I'm going to wrap up the news the way we always do here with a bikini report, Scott. And you know, I think we know it's 2025 now. And Scott, we grew up with like in the fumes of watching like the Jetsons and the Star Wars and all that shit. And we were promised some flying ass cars, were we not?
Right.
Like cars flying, you know, we're going to be flying. We're not supposed to be on spaceships or flying cars or something. Well, it hasn't happened yet, but it might happen now. I'm going to take you over to the Bikini Report, and she's going to tell you about the world's first flying car going into production. Scott, take it away, Bikini Report.
The world's first mass-produced flying car looks ready to take to European skies. Slovakia's Klein Vision says its long-awaited air car will be ready to officially go on sale in 2026. With a starting price of around $800,000. As a car, it's about the size of a Rolls-Royce Phantom. It's gas-powered with engines ranging from 280 to 340 horsepower. That take it up to a top road speed of 124 miles per hour. Then it extends Transformer style into plane mode with just the push of a button. That gives it a 27-foot wingspan and extra tail length to stretch it out to 23 feet long. Once airborne, it can cruise at up to 10,000 feet at up to 155 miles per hour with a range of over 600 miles. Whew.
600 miles.
Vision.
Look at that boob smashing bikini, Scott.
Yeah, I know. I was
It looks like the one that's got half ripped off of her and they're just letting the straps hang down or inside out or some shit. I'm not mad at it. It looks a little squishy. I'm not mad at it.
It made her look a little lopsided too.
It does. It's nothing. This ain't the best look for her, but nothing you'll kick her out of bed over. But yeah, about that, the flying car.
hopes the air car can snag a piece of the small plane and rideshare markets, which would make it a multi-billion-dollar company. Okay, maybe most of us don't have the $1 million to buy an air car, but would you be willing to be a passenger in one? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
I go.
There you go. You would go because it's a girl announcing it.
No, I'd go. I love flying.
That bikini looks like Michael J. Fox does final costume adjustments on the set of the Bikini Report. Stay still. Stay still. I don't remember any of the movies, Terry Nee says, about making jokes. Does the flying car have bikini-clad stewardesses as an extra? Asked Patrick Belmar. I'm not sure, buddy, but the thing I am sure of is that it's 1:36 where myself and Andrew are coming from you on the East Coast of the United States, and that's halfway through, a little past halfway through the Vibe show right here. Why don't we wrap up the not-so-serious news, and I'll tell you what we're going to do for the rest of the show. That was the Vibe not-so-serious news. I hope you enjoyed the not-so-serious news. I believe it's still possible to have fun, to talk about the news, and we just did it right there on the Vibe on a Thursday, on the first of two shows I'm going to be seeing you on, and these guys are going to be seeing you later on tonight on No Filter, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Like I said, it's 1:37. We're past the halfway point now, so we're going to take our piss break that we do here on the Vibe, and basically when we come back after this 2.5 minutes, we'll have just as much fun on the other side of it that we did on this side of the piss break. Basically a whole other fun show ready for you. We'll check the National Day calendar with the National Day hey, see what those what's going on there. We can check in on Buck's luck and see if our little scratch-off friend has won any money recently. I got some great internet shite and some other videos and a lot of fun stuff and conversation, and hell, you never know who's going to pop in on BF Live The Vibe, so you have to tune in live every day, folks. So this is our time. Please don't go away. Matter of fact, grab a friend, grab a smoke, grab a snack. Come on back in 2.5 minutes, and let's keep having fun right here on Thursday on the Vibe Stream Show 313, folks. 2.5 minutes and more fun on the other side right after this.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
We're back from PP touching. We're hanging here on the vibe. Here. Yes, buddy.
I'm getting cleaned up. Sorry.
You're getting cleaned up here. I'll put you backstage real quick. Bring you back. Sure, you okay? You're right back. I got put him backstage. We're back, everybody, for the second half of the Vibe Stream Show 313 on this Thursday. I know you touched my PP. No. I don't know who you're pissing with there, buddy. But you know what? We're having here in the middle of the day. I see the sun shining on Scott a little bit. Scott, looks like it must be getting a little sunny where you're at.
Actually, it's raining right now. I had to get under a carport. I can't really.
Wow, you got the little brightness on you. Maybe it's just a good old daylight of the brightness of daylight, you know. Maybe the devil beats his wife or something like that kind of thing. They used to call that when the sun and the rain was out at the same time. Not everybody knows that term. All right, well, either way, it almost looks like he's feeling something. So I think we got to take a little siesta right here. A pep siesta, maybe. Let's take a little pep siesta, guys, in the middle of the vibe. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. Hey, I'm going to take a pep siesta. Andrew's still getting taken care of backstage. There you go. Exactly, P-Cunt, because WTF, that means what the fuck. I could have saved that for what the fuck is this, Scott, I guess. We had fun doing that segment yesterday. There was always some crazy shit that I can't define when I do looking for content. But yeah, let me go to what I'm going to go to. We're going to go to the National Day calendar, I think. There's always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something. So it being that it's Thursday, May 29th, let's go check him out. I see it. You either riding a roller coaster or he's waving to come back in. He's riding a roller coaster, Scott.
Yeah. We forgot to do one thing.
What do we do?
The wins and losses of our team football season.
You want to do NFL picking already?
Already?
Let's hold that off a little bit, Andrew, because we're kind of still in the middle of baseball season, and they're just getting the OTAs, the organized team activity started. But now that you see me winding up, I'm winding up to do the National Day calendar check. Let's do the National Day. Hey.
3, 2, 1.
That's right, folks. It's always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something with this bright-ass Chanda's page right here. It's the National Day calendar check with the National Day Hey on this Thursday, May 29th on the Vibe. Let's see. Today it is National 529 Day. Now, I know I've heard this term enough that this has to do with a college savings foundation. 529 is a college savings plan, so that's the day today. How about it's National? I believe this is Kokuvin or Kokovin Day. It's like some kind of chicken recipe. And it's also National Paperclip Day, Scott Fitzpatrick. The good old National Paperclip Day.
I enjoy a good paperclip.
Well, I mean, when you talk about paper clips, you talk about that's the first thing you went to when you needed like an alternative tool for something, right?
Yeah. I call them pokers.
You call them pokers?
Yeah.
Because you can clean your bowl out or whatever, clean stuff out with it. Yeah. They're like exactly like when I probably use paper clips more for making unbending it and making my own tool out of it than the actual function of a paper clip, Scott.
Yeah, I can't remember last time I paper clipped some papers together, but whenever I find them laying around, I usually straighten them out.
Oh yeah, or sometimes you can use you need the paper clip when you get your little buttons on the bottom of your phone and stuff. You need that little. It's the perfect size tool sometimes, so it's more of a. Oh, geez, what is he laughing at over here? What's going on, Andrew? Oh, you got goosed.
Terry Bradshaw just owned Aaron Rodgers.
See, Andrew's like, he's watching other sports shit, Scott.
Yep.
Terry Bradshaw just owned Aaron Rodgers because Terry Bradshaw's being critical of Aaron Rodgers holding out or deciding whether he's going to play again and if he's going to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers or not. Right, Andrew?
Did you hear what he said?
Oh, no. Basically, what it added up to, it sounded something like this.
1, 2, 3, 4. Doom tech, tech, doom tech, doom tech, tech, doom tech.
I think that's what he said.
No.
Oh, that's what I heard.
He said this guy needs to stay in California, go somewhere, and chew on bark.
Chew on bark, because Aaron Rodgers is like Mr. in touch with nature, Mr. Everything's. That's why, Scott. Yeah, because he's Mr. like
Relax.
All that stuff. Yeah, Mr. Homeopathic medicine and all, and getting lost into the woods and going into sweat dens and all that shit like that. Another story that I not only being a tool and a multiple purpose tool for papers or using it for other things, Scott, it reminds me of a story I heard from probably my favorite comedian on Kill Tony is William Montgomery, who said that one summer he was what do they call it when you just work for free? I can't think, it's like escaping me right now. An intern. He was apprentice, right, or an intern at his father's law firm, Scott, and it was in a high-rise building. You know what he said he spent the summer doing? He made an 18-story paperclip, Scott. He started in the hallway of the stairs on the 18th floor where his father worked, and he kept stringing paperclips together and made it down 18 flights of stairs. Isn't that I would have had to call Guinness for that one or something, man. So that's a great paperclip story that I've heard. I thought that was good. So I've never done that. Let's see. Pro bono. What do we got here? People saying about paperclip day. To Andrew. Let's see. Matt, Two Joints is loving him some Andrew. The screen is so crunchy now. They got too much going on this screen. I make this go away. Okay. Where'd that go away? All right. Let's see. There's the night bots running all of our bots. Kyoto's Garden of Feelings doesn't sound super gay at all. Let's see. Live Ween says, fun fact, the audio that an Indian man teaching Indian rudiments. Okay. That doom dick. Don't get all technical with us. We're just having fun with it. All right, Scott, I don't know what this National Coke. This looks like a whole lot I don't eat in a pan, Scott. What do you?
No, I don't look. This looks too much like a stew with raw chicken in it or something.
It does. It basically that's a very good explanation for some of our people who are audio only, Scott. It's Koku Vinde, I think it's called. It basically looks like a pan full of stir fry with big pieces of chicken in it or something.
Yeah.
But it's a delicious French dish where they braise chicken cooked with wine, lardons, which are called salt pork, mushrooms, and garlic, and it's more like a delicacy. So I don't really eat that, but if you so liked it, it's puddled. There you go. That's how we know it, Patrick. That's what we would understand. It's puddled chicken. Now that's what we understand here in our community, buddy. It's like Bob makes puddled chicken. Well, ain't that right, Bob?
Shut the fuck up.
You do kind of make puddled chicken, bro. You got to admit it. So it's Puddled Chicken Day, and it's that National College Fun Day. I mean, save for your family. There you go. You know, some days, Scott, there's like 6 or 7 or 8 of them. Today there's about only good a couple, 2, 3 of them. Well, we like to check them every day to see what's going on with the National Day. Hey.
3, 2, 1.
That's right, folks. You saw that other guy with the Pepsi siesta kind of thing. I don't know where people come up with this stuff. And I'm going to give it a day or two. But like I said, I think we're definitely in a pickle because I'm going to do a pickle segment. But so everybody's doing different stuff. We had the Pepsi siesta guy, people doing stuff with pickles. But let's see what everybody thinks about Mick Jagger's new outfit. Mick Jagger's got a new outfit. Let's see what everybody's saying about Mick Jagger's new outfit.
And the hat looks super today. Dashing. Oh, yeah, you wear them well. No, yeah, beautiful. The hat's great, by the way. The jacket and the hat look so fresh tonight. So stylish. Whoa, come on. The jacket and the...
There you go. We're looking good there, Scott. Mick Jagger looking good as always. Karen E says, I'm so thick, I finally realized, but Pecan's name is, and that is, he is one of the birds. Yeah, bro. Now we have Terry Nee, Dave Daffler, and I guess P. Cunt now. And yeah, it's the opposite of peacock. It's P. Cunt. Voice to text says Terry Nee. P. Cunt says, LOL. It took you till now to know that. LOL. What have you been smoking, Terry Nee? No shit, bro. What have you been smoking for really?
Did you see the highlight of the fan in New York that got roughed up by security?
No, Andrew, elaborate. Tell us the story you're talking about, buddy. A fan that got roughed up by security?
But by running onto the field.
Oh, then you get what you deserve. Don't you agree with that, Andrew? I think if you jump on the field, do you think you should be treated like civilly, or do you think that you deserve a couple extra elbows and stuff?
No, you deserve a busted tooth, whatever you get.
Little wood shampoo or something like that?
Yeah.
What's up, Scott?
They're like making a big deal out of it. Like,
yeah, like the over treatment. He got stuck there, Scott. What were you thinking about, buddy?
No, I just because you ain't got much time to think when that happens, and that could be up to anything. So you got to take them down as if there's a terrorist.
Basically, yeah, you do. That's a good point, Scott, is that you can't wait to see if they're just innocent or not. Yeah, coming onto the field means you're going to get subject to being squashed out as fast as possible.
You're already acting irrational if you're out there running on a field, so there's no time.
That's your starting point. That's your starting point, right? Good point, Scott. Spacey 75 says, haven't seen Bertson in a while. Space Chief, I just literally saw Ian Bertson on the Levy-verse early this morning when Bob did his 10 o'clock show, buddy. And I hadn't seen him in a while either, so that's very interesting you say that. Pecan says Spacey 75. He was in Bob's chat earlier, so was I, Pecan, but you missed him. There you go. We're all saying the same thing, and I hope you think we're all having fun right here on the Vibe. Hey, why don't we do something, and we have checking on somebody we haven't looked in on a while. Let me find it, and let's find this media asset, and we'll look in on an old friend we haven't checked in a while. We only do it every now and then. Let's see how our boy, who's always trying to, he's going to hit it big one day. Let's check in on Buck's Luck, Scott. Let's do our boy Buck. We haven't checked in. We haven't done this. We do this like once a month now, checking in on Buck. So let me see what I got. I do got a couple. He's like, and he's trying to mix it up, Scott. I think you might see that. Well, I'll play a couple of these, but let's see. We're going to see, check out, and let's see what's going on with. Let's look in on Buck's Luck right here on the Vibe. Let's see how he's making out today, Scott. He's going to be the king of the tear-offs or the scratch-offs one day. Let's see how he does on this one.
You know the rules, man. Got my dog Kiki. Shut the fuck up.
What the fuck? He got some sisters, Scott. He's like mixing it up a little bit.
Right.
Hey, no, sister being straight out. Shut the fuck up, white boy, and just do your stupid ass video. Ask me to stay in here with your buck tooth ass.
Good luck charm right here today. We about to get this one. I got you. Ready?
Yeah.
Come on, Kiki, hit the. Yeah. There we go, Kiki. Oh, that's a winner in there, Kiki. That's a winner.
Come on, you got it.
Go ahead, Kiki. Kiki probably said, I get some of this.
Oh, hold on now. Slow it down now, Kiki.
I'll be in your stupid ass video.
Come on. Come on, man.
That's cool, MSIP. How you doing, buddy?
Come on.
That's some bullshit.
That's some bullshit, Scott. Oh, shit. She said, that's some bullshit. Uh-oh.
You know the rules.
All right, that's the first one I got for you right there. Well, that's the first one we got. See, Buck didn't make out so good. That's cool, MSIP. He says he's been a fan of Drive Through Buck for years. That's what he goes by on YouTube, Drive Through Buck. He's trying to get some sister booty. He says, yeah, trying to show off that coin he's got. Some old lady will buy the next one and win $10,000. I know, Gino, and I've often questioned his methods too, Scott. Like he should do like a couple from each row or something, but he always he like picks a row and he like that. He don't mix up his. He don't change too much changing in his game though.
He goes so fast, you can't help but wonder if he's let a winner go through. You know.
You know, I'd be curious if he ever did, Scott, because and that isn't that the first thing that kind of drew me to this kid and all, is that I would see these videos come up in my feed and like he's just going rip, 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 and I'm like, how is he even seeing if he won or not? And so that's the first thing I have, Scott, is like, how much money is he like ripping so fast that he's missing out on some of this?
Right.
We already asked this question, Granny. Yeah. You repetitive drunk ass. Here we go. We're checking in on Buck's luck right now, buddy. That's kind of what we're doing. Oh, no, that's not 5 letters of music. We're checking in on, looking on Buck's luck. Let's see if he wins on this one, Scott. So remember I was saying he should try a different row or try something different? Well, apparently he does, Scott. He's at a new location. Let's see what kind of Buck's luck is at this new location, Scott.
New location, new machine. Let's see if I'm lucky.
BF, not music's playing in the background, BF.
The fuck? We ain't never done it here before.
Look at that machine, Scott.
Play off.
Oh, he can't even do it. That.
Oh, this different. This real different.
New location, maybe some new luck, Scott.
See if I'm lucky. I don't know about these though. These seem weird. Let me know in the comments. Come on, give me something. Beginner's luck on the new machine.
New location, same old luck.
They pretty much know you. They pretty much know you. Yes, sir.
Did he have one?
We did. Yeah, they pretty much know you. Hey, we hit 5. I hit 25, $5 extra. I can get you a nugget meal, bro. There you go.
All right, well, you hit a little bit there, Scott. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Granny's saying, wait a minute, they got some goofy comments going on here. Let me see. No disrespect, but how long would it take Andrew to rip them lottery tickets? We got to get him some, Scott. We got to get Andrew some lottery tickets.
It's a good idea.
He'll pay to see that. I'll pay you to do it. I'll pay you. Not to be pecan. So he's 5'6". What are we talking about? We're getting into the height again. What would it be? Terry Nee says, "Come find me, Granny." We got that one earlier. Where the stars come out. I answered that one earlier. 5'10" and a half. 5'11" with shoes on, maybe. Let's see. No disrespect. We got that. Granny, stop drinking. Lies. That's lies. Lies. Bullshit, Kathy. How you doing, big sis? Checking in. You get the big kiss. Hope your back's getting better every day, Kath. Yeah, I don't know. Bob's on his case on that one, Scott. You know, Bob's a pro at some of this stuff. This rehab stuff, you know?
Yeah, he recognizes the red flags and the warning signs and all the...
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Let's see. Granny of the closet, unintentionally, shithole roadside. BF is normal height. He's perfect. Wait a minute. Perfect for what? Chat meetup in Branson, Missouri, says Live Ween. I've been intrigued by Branson, Missouri sometimes because I couldn't believe that, like, in Missouri, they kind of have all of this going on, Scott. Everybody, like, has their own theaters and stuff.
What is it?
Branson, Missouri is like an entertainment capital in the city of Branson, Missouri. And it's a situation where everybody's set up and has residencies. It's like a little Las Vegas, if you will. It's a destination. Okay. I know, well, I know that, but the Donnie Marie used to have ones there, but a lot of country stars, I think Dolly Parton has a theater there, but basically everybody like has their own theater there. And you go you see your favorite entertainers that have residencies in Branson, Missouri. Let's see.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. All right.
BF is fidget. Granny's a fidget. BF much taller than that. MSIP. Everybody's asking about the new XP stuff. It seems to have to. It just showed up last night, as far as I can tell, when I was in the Premiere chat last night. And it seems like they're activity points. They're connected to how frequently you chat and how frequently you super chat, and it kind of just lets everybody know how much the participation is happening for this show today or whatever show you're doing it in. And I understand there's a leaderboard too. You can click the little icon at the top and it'll show you among you who is tweeting the most or chatting the most today. I lost a bet and had to go to Branson. It's actually kind of fun, says Terry Nee. Wayne Newton was there several years ago and had a residency there, Scott, so he had his own theater there. Branson is great. If the rest of the planet is destroyed somehow, only Branson remains. Pecan says, MSIP, you get a Coke and a smile if you're number one. Kathy says, they took stitches out yesterday. That shit hurt bad. Talking about her back surgery recovery going on there, Scott. kind of in the middle of. All right, well, we're in the middle of Buck's luck. He won 25 there. I got one more video, and then we'll get on some other fun stuff here on the Vibe today on this Thursday. Here's Buck back at his old place, Scott. Let's see if he does any better. What did he say, Buck? And let's check in on, let's look in on Buck's luck. Drive through Buck right here. Let's see if he wins this time.
30, man, 30.
We
It's
back.
30, yeah.
We bouncing back.
You know the rules.
You know
What they
the
did?
rules.
He got that. Wait, does this cameraman get the accent home? What is this shit? I never heard him, but anybody knew it, does he? Oh, it's the store owner, I bet, Scott.
كثير خسرنا ايام معي يا حبيب.
We about to be lucky.
Yeah.
There's the rhythm he
ان شاء
likes.
الله نربح.
10 more. That's 30.
Uh-oh.
Maybe that's what I got to do for now on. I never.
Oh, he
played
did 30, Scott.
Yeah.
He's playing some 30 game.
Yep.
Like 20 ain't cutting it. Ain't going in another row.
ليش وين الربح؟
Oh, 25.
You see how he dropped it real quick, Scott?
Oh yeah.
He almost did what you said. He had to pull that one back.
25.
That's rare that he even drops one.
We are lucky, man.
We are lucky.
We are lucky. I get percentage. This is good. I like this. I get percentage of big win.
Maybe this.
50.
Oh, yes, this is very good, my friend. Yes, we are winning. Yes, this is good.
75.
ربحنا. Big money, man. Big money, yeah. You know the rules.
You know the rules.
He made a little money, Scott. It's not very often. It's not every time we check in on Bucks, looking on Buck's luck, that he actually wins there, buddy. So there you go.
Me at the arcade here in Florida.
You at the arcade in Florida? Did you and Vinny get to do that when he was down there?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
I know you went to the gym, all that kind of stuff. Hey, I think Juggalette Jen snuck in here during the show, so let's say hello. And we got some good news coming in. Whoop, whoop, says Juggalette Jen. Yakov Smirnov had a theater in Branson. He's brilliant. Pecan checks in. A most generous and helpful bro. Thank you so much for your generosity and your participation. One gifted BF Live membership. And look who caught it. The one and only Nanner Diff, the new diff, the banana diff. That used to be formerly known as Corn Diff. Pecan gets a shout out love from Juggalette Jen. Thank you, Pecan. Juggalette Jen, whoop whoop from Pecan. We got the faces going on here from FJM. I love Bobby's butt cheeks. Hey, y'all, that's a great name coming in here. Well, you're going to have to just settle for this Bobby's butt cheeks today.
I got deep butt cheeks.
Because that guy's not here so far. I think he's actually taken an opportunity to catch up on some sleep today. Terry Nee, he's only 5,000 in the hole.
You better catch up on some sleep and you better wake his ass up before the night.
I think he knows because he knows you're the master over there on No Filter, Andrew. Tonight at 7 o'clock on No Filter with Andrew and Friends. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
That's right. I think that's why he's getting his sleep, Andrew, because he knows he don't want to have to put up with you being mad at him. Boss man Jack, country cousin, says Patrick Belmar. Terry is number 2. Pecan is beating him in XP. I should put up the stats during the show. Let me look into this while we're talking about this. Yeah, this is literally something I just started noticing last night, Scott. So let's see.
Yeah, I seen him because I was a few minutes late. I was watching the beginning of the show and I noticed all the little crowns at the point. I was wondering what that was about.
Yeah, so you can see him right here on the side here. Actually, I think I can do this. Let me try this.
God, I could have quit rocking around.
I'm used to it now, Scott. So I don't even think about it no more. But I'm used to people like there you go. So you can see. Yeah, it's just your habit. Let's see. There's number 1 right there. There we go.
Oh, so the numbers, the ranking they are?
Yes, the numbers, the ranking there are their level of activity. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Right there. So you can see that Pecan is currently number 1. And if you click up top here where it says community, you get a whole leaderboard that tells you right there. And it has Pecan currently in the lead with 225 XP, Terry Nee with 175 XP, and Matt checking in number 3 with 150 XP. Live Ween, Space Chief, a lot of the P Bell, 547. So there you go. There's the leaderboard right there. So that's a new thing here on. We started noticing just today there, Scott, or I started noticing last night.
Do something for that.
We'll have to see. I just started noticing it. Let's see. Andrew brings his own chair to play slots. That's true. That's true. Hey, Pecan from I Love Bobby's Butt Cheeks. MSIP, it's a battle of the birds. Buck would give Gary a run for his money with the T. Hello, both. Hey, both. Terry Nee gets the shout out, laughs, and love from Pecan. We can't have a battle of birds without Dave Daffler, Chicken Boy, and Mr. Crow and Pecan. That's right. I'm always missing Dave Daffler. Chicken Boy hasn't been in here a minute. And Mr. Crow, same. We got to get some of our birds back here on the vibe. True says not the bees. Terry Nee is having fun. I'll give you number one, says FJM. Pecan's loving it. Let's see, live wing, wrestling. All right, here we go, guys. All right, so keep up the activity and let's keep up the fun right here on the vibe. We kind of did the Bucks Luck thing. All right, let's see what else we can get into here.
Luck.
Bucks Luck, Andrew, indeed.
Luck.
There goes. Dang Lizard's not in the chat right now. Let me see. Why don't we go to the races then? Oh, I like this one. I just found this one, guys. What do you? What the hell? What do you think about this next thing I'm going to show you right here, Scott? I call this a 3-car race. This is one of those like a kind of Red Bull, actual Red Bull competition right here, guys. Now you see what it is when it starts. You got to keep your eye on this vehicle. Because this is called a 3-car race, and this car turns into 3 different cars during the course of the race, Scott. I'll let you know now.
Okay.
Right now, it starts out as the A-Team van coming out of the gate. Now watch, because it changes pretty quickly. Let's watch this Red Bull 3-car race. Oh, let's give it some sound to it. There we go.
In wagon with Christian.
Oh, look, it turned into the General Lee, Scott.
And all of a sudden it becomes the General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard. So that's going to impress the judges. It's all about style and showmanship.
Not done yet, though, Scott. Remember I said 3-car.
Pretty quick, doesn't it? With the BA Baracus Mohican. Obviously for the 18-bit. Now it becomes
it's the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
And it's flying down the circuit too. Around the island it goes. Richie at the front, Christian at the back. It looks a good ride, this, over the bone rattler. Didn't rattle anybody's bones, that, because it flew over there. All they've got to go is the factory, and it's absolutely flying down the circuit. This looks as quick as anything we've seen today. Safely over there, never moved a muscle, and easily over the finish line.
Look at that big son of a bitch in the back of that, Scott. I thought that was really cool. This is greater than NASCAR, says Live Ween. Patrick Belmar says, go ahead, buddy.
Those cars don't have motors in them, right? They're just...
No, they're soapbox.
Okay, yeah. Right, okay.
Now, we have a version of this in Baltimore where we have like a hilly road that has a couple of this in it, Scott, and that's all they really do. This is a soapbox derby for your ass where you have to like get in and out of turns and jump stuff and all.
Yeah.
This is, of course, one of those crazy Red Bull ones. But let's watch it. I really like this. And I'm like, I couldn't believe what I was seeing at first, because there you get see it. It happens quickly. There's the A-Team van right there. And then when you see the other camera shot, I was like, this is amazing. I got to show this on the vibe. So let's do that right now. Here we go. Like to see it again? Here you go.
So down goes the 18 wagon with Christian and Richie in there, and all of a sudden it becomes the General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard. So that's going to impress the judges. It's all about style and showmanship as well as speed, and this looks pretty quick, doesn't it, with the BA Baracus Mohican. Obviously for the 18-bit. Now it becomes the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Look at that big guy in the back, though. I'm noticing, Scott. That dude is huge.
It goes. Richie at the front, Christian at the back. It looks a good ride, this, over the bone rattler. Didn't rattle anybody's bones, that, because it flew over there. All they've got to go is the factory.
You got a big guy leaning in there for you.
Absolutely flying down the circuit. This looks as quick as anything we've seen today. Safely over there, never moved a muscle, and easily over the finish line. So down.
Boom, I like that.
Yeah, the reason I was asking if the car had engines, because it reminded me of him being a Cub Scouts and do the soapbox races.
Mm-hmm.
And
yep.
I'll hit my volume.
We can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
And but we put the reason that guy's so big is probably strategic wise, because we used to put lead in the back end of the cars to make them heavier to go down the hill.
Yep. I was thinking the same thing, Scott. When I saw him back there, he was a big son of a bitch, and he was like doing the leans and all. And plus, he's momentum. When you got a big dude in there and gravity and momentum, when you got it going for you, he's just gonna keep going. So that was cool. The Fat Pig, you fat pig, says, how do I become #1 on the crown? Well, it has to do with participation. The quickest way to do it is to hook me up with lots of super chats. That gets you lots of bonus points. But every time you chat or participate or have fun in the chat, you get points for it. And there's a leaderboard up there. We're having fun learning about this today here on The Vibe. I love these, says Space Chief 75. Live Ween says, the Fat Pig, you have to win a hot dog eating contest to be the top crown. Pecan is the Kobayashi of BF Live. Wait, do they have the horn sound too? Yeah, they didn't have I didn't have the General Lee horn sound. That's bad on me, Scott. The General Lee. General Lee. Let me see if I can pull that one up real quick. No, I don't see that one. They're like, nope, we're not giving you that racist sound. Live Ween says Pecan. Knowledge on Thames checking in from Andrew the Giant. 96. And he says, Andrew, you could do this. Where's Terry Nee? He's around in the chat. Even this Fat Pig says he can do it. Andrew, do you want a soapbox race, bro? Question mark, says Knowledge Untamed.
I don't think I have enough strength to do that, bro.
What if you had, we would have Vinny pushing you down the hill. Let's see. Oh, now does that DeLorean fly? There you go. Now we're connecting the stories. It's like a bobsled team, says Gino. Yeah, it's about force and momentum. Did YouTube update? What the hell is the humidity leaderboard? What's up, Dream Man? It's not a humidity leaderboard. It's a participation leaderboard. It's all about points about who's having the most fun in a chat today. Yep. The guys at the racetrack bought me huge lead bars, says Knowledge Untamed. Residents escaped at the old folks' home. Full moon is coming, says Live Ween. I'm a pig. I can eat all. Dream Man said you can't spell because it's too early. Getting acknowledged by P. Cunt, as well as Live Ween. I saw the General Lee and the DeLorean, but was there a Knight Rider? No, you saw that it was the A-Team van, the General Lee, and then the DeLorean, but no, not the Knight Rider. What the fuck do they have? Do they have Call Me the Bandit? I didn't see that one. You got a team around you. There you go. 55% humidity in my guitar office currently. Super chat works to get ahead. Yes, it does, Fat Pig. You get extra points. I saw something last night, Scott, that told you exactly how many points you got for each little thing that you did, but I saw that quickly. But yep, there you go. That's how you get it. That's how you get ahead here on The Vibe. All right, so let's continue on. What is this one? Oh, how about this one, Scott? You know what? When I saw this one, for some reason, certain things I pull, it reminds me of you, Scott. So let's watch this one. This is called, did I call this something? I just called this the vacuum challenge, Scott. This is where you just kind of grab a vacuum cleaner and you walk around when your bros or family are doing stuff and you just kind of suck up what they're doing. So let's do the vacuum challenge. Earbud. He got his earbud, bro. So far we got eggs out of the pan and we got the earbud. From Smokey and the Bandit, bro. How am I half your old age? I knew what car you were talking about, bro. Let's see. They call me the Bandit because that's what I do. Thank you, Knowledge Untamed, for checking in. And thank you for the Fat Pig for saying great show and coming up in the rankings. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Let's see what else that we can do with the vacuum challenge, Scott. Sucks to be them, says Dream Man appropriately. Hi-oh. All right, we got an eggs out of a pan and an earbud so far. Let's see what else we can surprise the bros with. Let's get it.
I don't get it.
Hot dog.
Morning, mate. That was my keys. What are you doing?
Took his keys out of his hand, Scott. Uh-oh.
Oh, no!
He's obviously getting dressed.
Oh!
India.
He's got his beard. He got his beard.
Sticking out, I think so.
I tell you, guys. Well done. How are we going to build it now? I like it.
I don't know. That's a pretty easy one to duplicate there, Scott. I like that. He should be happy that it was that wiener that got sucked up. That wiener, not the other wiener that got sucked up. What was the fat cop's name? Mouse Hog, the cop from Sheriff Buford T. Justice. Buford T. Justice. Live Ween Tickle. The Batmobile, another famous TV car. Hey, everybody, put your famous, how about Dragula? Put your favorite TV car in the chat. I did like the Knight Rider car, Scott. That was definitely dun dun dun. Motherfucker, talk and self-driving. I mean, those thoughts were happening back in the 80s, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
And we're just now
I'll take a mystery van.
Oh, what do you like there, Scott? Andrew?
Batmobile.
The Batmobile. He blurts out. There you go. I tell you people that Andrew can do this in his sleep, and he proves it right here on the Vibe. Nigel Thames says, okay, I thought y'all didn't know Smokey and the Bandit was. I was bought to go full Burt Reynolds in a chicken suit in 2025 needs things like The Bandit. I like that idea. Fun movies like that. He should be happy. Yeah, we got that wiener sucked up. We got the fat cop. Does that count as a hole-in-one? I don't know. Said, don't disturb me while I'm cleaning my room. Suck the wiener off the bun. Andrew's aunt walks in and vacuums his cocktail dress right off of him. Let's see. Oh shit, Buford T. Justice just put me on some game. There you go. Let's see. Live Ween getting the love from Peacunt. There's the Nightbot running of our bots. Patrick Belmar, dude who owns Chick-fil-A, owns some screen-used Batmobiles. The Fat Pig checks in trying to drive up its points and says, how much to be number one to Cal? I don't know, but keep trying. I appreciate you trying there, you fat pig right there. I appreciate it on the Vibe. Let's see. The car from Magnum PI. What was that? Ferrari? Is that a Ferrari?
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
It was the red one. I do remember the red car. Yeah. He always drove the red car. Tickle or Tickal says, Juggalette Jen checking in right here. Yeah, well, that's a good topic, though, movie cars, because, of course, you like the General Lee. I like that, you know. And, I got one, Scott. The Starsky and Hutch Gran Torino.
Yeah. I went by a junkyard once that was full of General Lee cars from that movie.
Did you?
All scrapped out ones, man. It was great.
That's wild. Yeah. That I love that 2-door with I love the car that had bigger wheels on the back or suspension in the back, Scott, that looked, it had to have that angle to it. 2 doors, the red Gran Torino from Starsky and Hutch. That's a pretty badass car. Let's see. Electric Head Gino says it was a Ferrari 308 that Magnum PI drove. Yeah, and then he would get picked up by his brother that had the helicopter or whatever.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. Dude's driving a Ferrari and then he just gets picked up, but with something T or something like that. Pecan is he's going for it. He said, you ain't coming for my title. He says, I got the most XP points up in this, and he says to Kyle, because he knows we're having it, we're doing it.
We're doing it.
Well, we can do a little louder than that.
We're doing it.
We're doing it. Thank you, Pecan, and thank you, XP points, for encouraging this competition here. It talked, no, wait, wrong car. That was Knight Rider. That was the Knight Industries 2000 or whatever. The Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. That's just like you, Scott. That's your point. There you go. How do I have 50 XP points? I think you get 25 points per every time you chat. You get 25. Or is that a super chat? Yeah, you got to go and see what the points. You got to try this out. How do I have 50? Whoop, whoop. Widow Killer, 100%. The car from the Munsters, right. The Dragula was badass. There you go. That was a good TV car.
Yeah.
How about the Charger from the Transformers? That's Juggalette Jen. Bumblebee? No, Bumblebee. No.
Didn't the Beverly Hillbillies have their own car too?
Car? They had they had that old just funky junk wagon that they loaded up the truck and moved to Beverly with, right? They have that. The Ecto 1 from Ghostbusters. I saw what was it? Yeah. I think Barrett Auctions in Arizona was actually auctioning off one of those movie cars the other day, Scott. I passed by a Barrett auction online, and you can actually buy that car, one of those cars. The
Wienermobile.
The Wienermobile. We just featured those on BF Live on Monday. The Wienermobile. That's a good one. When I was a kid, our family had the Jeff Lebowski Gran Torino, same color inside and out. The Bumblebee Charger, Juggalette Jenny elaborates. This system isn't working. My points don't go up. We got to read into this a little bit. We got to Google about it or something, because I clicked on, there you go. I see Live Ween is up there. Where is my boy? How How can Fat Pig only have 100? Come on, man. I saw a whole thing that told you how many you can get them. Let's see. A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in the live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do I get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect these points. You can send a live chat, super chats, and super stickers is what it says.
All right. From what I'm seeing right now, P. Cunt and Live Ween's in a tie.
Let's see. I go to the current leaderboard right here on the Vibe. We're just figuring this out today. Let me go. Actually, I was going to make it pop out. That's what she said. No, commuter. Here's the leaderboard. It's got Live Ween at 225, P-Cut at 225, and Terry Nee at 200. We have Space Chief at 175, and lots of 150s below that. And yeah, it's something wrong with the ranking because Fat Pig should have more than that, I think. But there you go. There's the Chunksta. But that's what it says you do by your super chats, super stickers. If you hit this question mark right here, it tells you live chat messages, super chats, and super stickers. I thank everybody for doing this and having fun trying to figure this out with us here on the Vibe today. Hanging out at 221. You won that XP when BF did the keg stand tournament, remember? Knight Rider, Baywatch guy, my fault for talking bandit shit. That's okay. The Back to the Future car is Tits McGee's. Of course, you got to go with the DeLorean, Scott, and the gull wing doors. That wasn't something we saw on any cars like being produced other than like extravagant foreign cars, maybe. Yep. The gull wing door, so that's pretty cool. Not practical, but cool as shit. Oh shit, hell yeah. He's laughing. The Flintstones car said, hey Fred, don't run over your toe, Fred. Yeah. I was like when I was a kid, Scott, when you say, wait a minute, they're pushing that with their feet? For really though? The Flintstone car. I Googled it. The Hillbillies drove a 1921 Oldsmobile Model 46, says Electric Head Gino. Vin Diesel muscle car. Vin Diesel muscle car. The Mach 5 from Speed Racer. That's a pull for your ass. That's a pull, Scott. Remember? Yep. And that Japanese anime, and every scene before the commercial would be like, oh. Yeah. And be the old anime faces and all. But that's a badass early cartoon. The Mach 5. Yes.
The Volkswagen that would talk or beep or
Herbie.
The name of it. Herbie, yeah, Herbie.
Herbie the Love Bug.
Yeah.
Sounds like bullshit, but I'll play along. Thank you, Fat Pay. We're trying to figure it out, buddy. I'm ahead of Cyrex. Yeah. There's that Dream Man. There you go. The station wagon from the Christmas movie Christmas Vacation. The Woody. That's a classic car movie. How about the James Bond cars and all the trick gadgets that were in those, like shit coming out, the license plates and all that kind of stuff. That's some cool car stuff. Yeah, baby. Austin Powers, baby. The Austin Powers car, baby. Very good, baby. Mr. Bean's Tiny Ride, says Live Ween for his favorite car. The Fat Pig, most generously given to the show and saying, great show. I don't get the point, though. Well, thank you, the Fat Pig. I appreciate you being a bro. And I love this generous community. Thank you for participating in my show and trying, man. We're figuring it out. Yes, says our friend Juggalette Jen. Pecan checks in. He's not going to be challenged, folks. He's like, oh, we can do super stickers. I'm bringing a $1.49 super sticker. We got the points. I know you don't know. You don't know. I don't get the points. Sean Riggle says the 1976 Pacer Mirthmobile from Wayne's World. Excellent. Yes. Excellent. With the licorice dispenser, Scott, they had the licorice above the center console. They had a rope dispenser. I thought that was funny. What's up, Sean Riggle? That's a good pull. That was a funny car back in the day too, Scott. When you would see like an AMC car on the road, that had like those futuristic vibes to it.
Yeah.
Had all those. It was small and curvy. It looked like almost like a spaceship or something. That's a good one. MSIP, he's coming for the points lead. He says 5 gifted memberships on the Vibe. Thank you, MSIP. I really appreciate that, brother. Let's see who caught some of these. Daniel August, the most generous Daniel August, caught one of those. How about Care Bear Wendy Pat caught one. FKA, our boy Owen from the Ghetto Basement, caught one. Balls Deep just caught one of those, as well as Steven Bravo. Thank you for your generosity. I hope that brings you up on the leaderboard somehow. Let me see. Let me refresh. Maybe you got to refresh because YouTube requires you to refresh a lot of this stuff. So I'll refresh. And let me check the new leaderboard right now while it does it. in the community. It has Terry Nee on top with 250. Live Ween in second with 225. Pecan at 225 in third place. And so on. You can hit the little thing at the top of the chat where it says community and the crown, and you can find your place in it. Terry Nee says the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car, Scott. That's a deep pull. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, we love you. That's old.
Yeah, I never watched it, but I know the car.
That's a deep pull right there. We're getting into what was the Dune buggy? There was like an animated Dune buggy or
yeah, there was.
Remember that Wonder Bug or something like that, Scott? Yeah. Right? Wonder Buggy. Oh shit! Hey, look at that, G. You crack through the layers of resin in my brain, you get some thoughts out of it there, Scott. You get some memories. Create the res off. The motorhome from the Griswold's Christmas. There you go. That's one. Thank you, MSIP. What place am I in now? Let me check. MSIP, you are, where are you? You're not even, come on. It's got 32 positions. Did I pass it? Sometimes it goes by your at and I don't recognize that. Let me see here. Okay, you are current. Wait a minute. That can't be. 16th place? No way. Come on, we got to refresh that. I think they're still working out the bugs in this whole system and keeping up on the ranking and the leader guides, but I appreciate you guys nonetheless. Is Andrew okay is the question we ask every day. Let's check in on Andrew now. Andrew, are you okay?
Yes, I am.
That is weird, Fat Pig, that says you say Granny is ahead of you and he ain't donated shit. How can that be the case? I don't get this, buddy. I don't think they're not keeping up on these points fast enough. Thank you, MSIP.
Does it count on how many chats you put out there?
Yes, I believe it does, Andrew. It says live chats, super chats, and super stickers. So thank you, everybody, for trying to figure this out. I really appreciate it. The car in Rain Man. Definitely Wapner 7. Wapner 7. Definitely Wapner 7. Thank you, Tits McGee. If the points don't help the streamer, then it's a points scam. You might be onto something. We got a point shaving. We got a point scam right here. Uh-oh. Sorry, Gino. I only help you present what they put out there. We're going to figure it out. Wriggle, there was a husband and wife with the matching AMC Gremlins who raced every week at a public grudge night at a racetrack. That's funny. Rockford File Sierra Gold Pontiac is the one that comes to mind for Terry Nee. Terry, where have you been hiding ass Pecan? Pecan, he's been napping. Live Ween, that's awesome. We got a two-way tie for second place, says Dream Man. Andrew makes me nap, says Terry Nee. The Jeeps from Jurassic Park, says Widow Killer. That's an interesting pull. XP is a scam, 100%, says Pecan. The scale is broken. I think you're right, Widow Killer. The dog car from Dumb and Dumber, the dog with the big floppy ears and all that stuff. That's Widow Killer's pull. Let's see. Terry Nee, was you dreaming about BF? I want the Cheech and Chong van, or the van from Nice Dreams, or the car from what was the other movie? I can't remember. Maybe that's from Nice Dreams too. But yeah, the car with the carpet. The Dune Buggy by the presidents of the USA is the jam. Dune Buggy. The Jetsons car, the space car, and the sound it made. And the car with the smoke rolling out of it. That's the one I want, Mandy Diff. Mandy, of course you do. Fight me for it, though, says Live Ween. RoboCop's car, Widow Killer says. Me too. Good one, Mandy Diff. Great pool. Yeah, I just wasted $6 trying to be cool. I appreciate it, Fat Pig, man. You mean more to me. Thank you. Your support means more than that point system, brother, man. We know. Everybody knows who the real ones here. We don't need the point system to know who the real ones are here. Thank you, Fat Pig, for helping me out, brother. Does it count on all past donations? No, it does not. You don't get like a all-time overranking. It says it resets every stream. And this is something new that I literally just noticed last night, so I'm learning about it as you guys too. Try tagging someone in the chat to see if that gives you XP. I suspect it might. It says just regular live chats. Mandy Diff, the theme of the song for the Big Green Can rocks. Lost due to incompetence, the name of the rock, it rocks. Let me see, because I got some pretty colors coming in here. Granny Rule says Juggalette Jen. We got the van. Grease Lightning, Widow Killer says, Scott, the cars that they raced with the blades on the wheels and all the goofy stuff they did with that. That's not a bad one.
Fire out the mufflers.
Go, grease lightning, you do it. Grease lightning, go, grease lightning.
Probably anything from the Fast and Furious movies, right?
Ooh, that's what Jen mentioned that. Granny Rule says Juggle at Jen. The Fat Pig, it's a scam by YouTube. Pecan's mad because Pecan wants to be a leader. Let's see. Must not go back that far because Dave Daffer will be a number one if that's the case. Let's see. You have a generational head start. Herbie the Love Bug is a sentient 1963 Volkswagen Beetle saw in the movie in Boulder, Colorado while vacationing. Says our friend Terry Nietzsche. It's a sentient.
Which one? With Lindsay Lohan?
No, Terry Nee is a boomer, so he's talking about the OG one from 1963 there, Andrew. Andrew is high as fuck, says Pecan. Is that what's going on over there, Andrew? It's the midday. I don't know what Andrew is. Come on, Andrew. Pump it up.
1, 2, 3, 4. Doom tech, tech, doom tech. Doom tech, tech, doom tech.
He's away. He's doing it himself now. Look at him. Cyrax is trying to get on the leaderboard his own way. He says, Andrew is so weird. Now give me some points. It doesn't work. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Let's see. Space Chief 75 boasted he is in 4th place. Terry Nee saying, Pecan, wah, I spent super sticker money and I can't get ahead. Wah. How about the dog grooming van from Dumb and Dumber? Somebody brought that up, the dog car. The ice cream truck was Nice Dreams BF. Thank you for that, Patrick Belmar. You have to forgive me because when weed's involved, I can't remember what scene I saw from what movie, Scott, right?
Yeah, my mind is racing through all the possible abilities now.
It's funny, the Knight Rider, MSIP, thank you, man, for your generosity again now with $2. Just trying to see if this gets me more XP. Well, yes, please. I appreciate the try. This trying is working out great. Thank you for the 5 gifted and your generosity, MSIP. Spacey 75, he goes, here, number 1, here I come. They are going for it. Let me refresh the page. Come on, man, because we gotta make this fair for everybody. I appreciate it. Let me see. We're gonna go to the community board right now, and let's see if we can get the latest rankings right now after that little blast right there. We have Terry Nee still in 1st place, 250. We got Live Ween at 2nd, and Space Chief 75 now overtakes the 3rd place. Oh my God, knocking my most generous friend Pecan down to number 4 with Matt. And then we got Jedi 841. I'm not sure. I can't tell everybody by their ats. And there's Mandy Diff, Electric Head Gino. There's Granny. He finally got overtaken. I can't believe how can you be number 16 there, Fat Pig? I don't get that. Thank you guys for trying and figuring this out. Let's see. I bet it's time spent in chat too, Mandy Diff says. Yeah, it does say that. It says live chatting. Oop.
Yeah, some of them's got the crowns by it, and some people don't. I don't understand what gives them the crown. And
I'm at 17. It's bullshit, says Fat Pig in the live chat I'm seeing over there, buddy. Like I said, I appreciate you. Mandy was talking about the van made of weed. The cars from Mad Max, Patrick Belmar. There you go.
I know what van made of weed. I remember that van.
Yeah. Because it eventually, the exhaust caught it on fire,
yeah,
right?
The exhaust caught it, yeah. Let's get the cops got high up behind them or something.
Yep. Thanks, Pecan, says MSIP. What was the movie about the killer semi-trucks?
With all the AC/DC songs. Damn it. Bobby Nick would know it right off the bat. Damn it. Is all the trucks that kind of took over like a Stephen King type of movie.
It does sound very Stephen King. As soon as he said that, I'm like, let's see, I typed in killer semi-truck.
Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum. All right, there you go. Scott's very proud of himself.
Yeah, that truck with the face on the front of it was kind of iconic.
Maximum Overdrive. That's interesting. There you go. That's what you get the pools right there, Electric Head Gino. Pecan getting the shout-out love from Spacey75. I'm tagging you for XP, Mandy. Said so. Pecan. She said she's tagging his name to try to get some. I don't know what's going on here, but this is fun figuring it out. Not the Beast says cheers to Mandy Diff. That didn't work, says Mandy. Moons up, Demon. Tikal says not the Bees. Hey, not the Bees. Well, let's see. Mandy Diff, thanks from Pecan. Oh, shit, Chief. Hey, yeah, you booted Terry. Oh, man, he's number 3. Let's see. Terry cheated, says the fat pig. He thought he did. I'm number 17, and I was just 16. That's bullshit. MSIP has done nothing but given $5 and given $2 and all that stuff. I'm sorry, MSIP, but I knew you were a high-ranking bro before they came up with this shit, man. Tikal, Terry Nee from Not the Bees. I sent you a new one on BF. A new one what? A new, let me see. Let me go to that time of the show, folks, where I go, hi, folks. Your view is important to me here on BF Live The Vibe. From time to time, I get things sent to me live during the show. So that's why I go into, Terry, I'm going to my Discord, should I? And I'm going to go under BF Live The Vibe. It's not in there. So I'm guessing that it's probably in my email, since you said I sent you a new one. So I'm now going to go over to my other Google Chrome, because I have more than one Google Chrome to do the show. And now I'm going to look for Terry Nee in my email. Is it Andrew Sleeps, Terry? Is that what we're looking at? So I download that quickly. And I go to said folder. Oh, all right. I'm going to play it for you right now. Like to see it? Here we go. Something fresh from Terry Nee came in here right now. So I'm going to play it for you. Since I pulled it in live, let's do it. Do a little, cancel that. Let's present it this way. Video file. And then we go to downloads. And then we click on what Terry Nee just sent. And let's see what Andrew is up to. Wake up, Andrew. Wake up. Wake up, Andrew. Wake up. Thank you, Terry Nee. I don't know if we need that. We got the real thing right here sitting here sleeping, snoring, but now we got a little extra snoring. Let's see. Let's catch up on these chats because you guys are being awesome today, trying to figure out this system. Mandy Diff is laughing. Terry Nee get 100% from Space Cheat 75. Lungs like a champion. Fuck yeah, says 2 joints. Jerry Seinfeld on bass. The Good Burger car. Welcome to Good Burger. Home of Good Burger. Can't have your order. The Good Burger car. That's a fun one.
Did anybody say Christine yet? Christine?
No, but Christine, that was a good, scary Stephen King car movie, bro. That was crazy. I didn't think I could be so scared by a possessed car in a movie.
Yeah, that movie didn't really get me that much. I mean, I watched it, but
I guess it hit me at the right time because I was younger then, and I didn't think that it could really affect me the way it did at that age. I thought, oh, it's just a car, it's just a movie, and I'm like, damn, this car is messed up, Jack. Like Cujo. I was like, well, that's about that crazy ass dog, but yeah, Cujo is another movie. Andrew is doing the thriller hands right now. Says, do the thriller hands, Andrew. Look, we lost him, Scott. We lost him.
Yeah. Yep, he's out. He's out.
Say it, Terry. Now I told you I didn't have to play the one that you just sent. There we go. All right. Send Alpha link.
Sounds like Tweety Bird.
Well, you sound like Tweety Bird. What's up, Fat Pig? You guys are awesome figuring this out. We got all love. I appreciate you, Fat Pig. Pecan checks in with another $2. He's not going to be beat, folks. He's going to keep trying. Puff, puff, pass. Chat family.
All right.
I'm having a great time hanging out with you today. I didn't know we were going to get on this rant talking about these cars, but that's what I love about hanging out with you guys and doing the vibe. You never know what's going to happen. Like people might hit you up with XP points or ask you to puff, puff, pass for $2. So since we need a little something to play in the middle, we'll do a little memorial. Another dab done for our past friend Donks. Smoke it if you got it, folks. $2 from Pecan says puff, puff, pass. Chat family. Another dab dog for Dunks. Doo-doo-doom, doom, doom. Another dab dog for Dunks. and another dab done, and another dab done, another dab done for dunk. Hey, gonna dab you too, another dab done for dunks. Another dab dog for dunks. Nice, Godfrey. Thank you, Fat Pig. And thank you, Pecan, for taking the paddy wagon from the SpongeBob movie. Ooh. Oh, but now that you said paddy wagon, now you're reminding me, tell me who was in my room last night, who was in my bed, or the animation, the Rob Zombie animation. Remember that?
Oh, the Dragula?
Not just the Dragula, but the animation that Rob Zombie did in the shit. They'll fill in the blanks for me. From who was in tell me who was in my bed last night or whatever. Rob Zombie did the animation. Somebody will remind you better than I am. The show. We got to see. Love the show. Thank you, Fat Pig, for throwing that kind of out there cryptically, man. Love the show. I appreciate you, Fat Pig. You're awesome, buddy. Good day, 2 joints from Not the Bees. The 1977 Challenger NCIS Yellow is my dream car. The Bees, Mandy. Reenie checks in with a 3-month member. I'm so happy to have be part of the BF Live family. I haven't had any weed since Tuesday. Pity me. Was this by choice? Because sometimes our finances make this choice, or timing makes this choice for us, and sometimes just life does it, or sometimes you just got to kind of put your foot on the brake a little bit, right, Scott?
But yeah, whenever I hit them times, I try to think positive by put myself in the mindset this is a reset time for yourself, so that way when you get it, it'll be that much better.
Yeah, I like that. And you're right, Scott, because when you're away from it for a while and you come back and you get that first one, you're like, it's good. It's like putting on a new pair of shoes. I'm at 17. Bullshit, bro. We're going to have to come up with our own ranking system that's more fair. Reenie just continues to be a sponsor. The computer lets me know. Replayables tonight, gang, to Cal. Let's talk about that. It is 2:41 here on the East Coast of the United States, but we're not even done having fun yet because we're going to finish having our fun today. Let's see if we hang around to 3 or so. And then later on tonight, Andrew, when he's more wide awake than he is currently, he'll be hanging out with Scott and Bobby Nick, and Stormy be lingering in the background producing. And you can hang out with my No Filter family at 7 o'clock tonight. And then after that, their show kind of wraps up just in time that at 10 o'clock tonight, when you're not done having fun today on a Thursday night, you can join us for Replayables. That's on 100 Proof Podcasting channel. Myself and my co-host and my host and co-host friend, Chris fucking Abel. That's right, a great bro. We're going to be hanging out with him tonight, watching funny videos, drinking, smoking, laughing, and joking, spinning the wheel, and you guys get us in all kind of trouble with that wheel. That's 10 o'clock tonight. So this is just the beginning of the fun day we're still about to have. Electric Gino, Maximum Overdrive, they're talking about in the chat. The flying car from Harry Potter. Yeah, when they rescued him out of the room, that was pretty badass, that little car. You shouldn't have done that. Pecan is going for it. He's saying goal to Cal. He will not be beat. I love the enthusiasm. He and the... Thank you, Pecan. But Spacey 75 come back and he says, oh no, let's go. And he hits me with 2. Thank you guys. You're awesome. As well as King of All Diffs checking in on the vibe today. Thai sticks for a grill up in smoke. Yo, Thai stick, the Thai stick weed that used to be all in the stick. The Thai stick for a grill up in smoke. Yeah, there you go. Maximum Overdrive recalls 2 joints with you, buddy. Highway to Hell. No, it wasn't called Highway to Hell. They ended up figuring out. He got through the weed dome, and it was Maximum Overdrive. Ain't you proud of yourself, Scott, when you pull something live on air? You're like, yeah, I remember some shit on air in real time. Yeah, fuck yeah.
And I think AC/DC did the whole soundtrack. I think somebody was asking in there somewhere.
Maybe it's
they did the soundtrack to that movie.
Oh, snap, we hit the goal, says. We did. We got 10 out of 10. You guys are so awesome. Thank you very much. I love doing this every day, and I'm going to keep doing it until you kick me out of here, guys. So thank you for helping me get that goal. You guys are having fun with the new system today. Yep, it's Thursday night replayables, and I want to keep a bottle of whiskey ready to go for the day I get invited on panel. Boy, she's let you hit me over the head with a subtle hint there, Scott.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, BF. On the day that I get invited on, BF, get it? Let's see. We got the O. That's an AC/DC song. Yes, question mark. Highway to Hell certainly is. Well done, everyone. Yeah, absolutely, Widow Killer. I love doing this, and your generosity helps me continue making it the thing that I do. Thank you. Thank you, Robert Pena, for checking in from the Andrew the Giant 96 channel. Here's what your boy is currently doing there. Or maybe Let me see. Here's a better way to show you what he's doing.
1, 2, 3, 4. Doom tech, tech, doom tech, doom tech, tech, doom tech.
Oh, that didn't work. Let me see. How about this one? Let's see. Robert Pena is checking in, having fun with emojis on the Andrew the Giant 96 channel. I take that out. He's got the point pan on pointing fingers. I'm pointing fingers at you. Red number 1 fingers having a good time over there. Pointing fingers at you. Robert Pena checking in. Oh, geez, Jen. I don't know about that. Articulate John checks in and says the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, as you did, Scott, for one of his favorite vehicles.
All right.
King of all diffs getting acknowledgement from Pecan checking in today. We got the Ha going on. We have Maximum Overdrive being acknowledged by Pecan. Everybody's remembering it now. Everything's got to be a competition, doesn't it? Yep. And they go for our our base kind of instincts, I guess, FJM, that we're all kind of competitive inside. Articulate John, the Wienermobile comes through here often. Whoa, wait a minute. Is that like a gay reference for like a guy stops by? The Wienermobile comes through here often, so you can come over anytime. I always wonder how many wrecks have happened because of people filming it, says our friend Live Ween checking in. Kind of set me up for that one. I saw the Wienermobile come through. It sounded like some gay code there, Scott.
Yeah.
The Wienermobile comes through here all the time, Articulate John.
Hello, Frisco.
Okay, we don't have to need to know whatever you want, wieners you want in you. Of course, you would say bees because it would make me happy to be replayable. You're all finger red number 1. Hey, you're number 1. I don't know what's going on. That's terrible, the fat pig. And you're putting in regular chats and everything. I don't know if refreshing your page would bring you in any differently or something, fat pig. It could be something as simple as that. But I know, thank you, man. I appreciate you're a higher level than what they say. Wait a minute. It's a dick pic, says Pecan. It's not even that, Jen, because they're thanks. They're talking shit. I learned my lesson, okay. And the calcified kid bringing up the rear in the dead last. Oh, wait a minute. No, but I need you to say it, Widow Killer. Did anyone say the Blues Brothers car, Scott? I need you.
Oh, yeah.
I need you. The Blues Brother caddy.
I was just thinking, you don't want to be last on the leaderboard, though, bringing up the rear that way.
Come on, bring it up the rear. That didn't sound gay at all. The car from Back to the Future that Biff traps Lorraine in. Ooh, stay still, Lorraine, while I rape you. Stay still. That's kind of harsh movie, Scott. Back to the Future. I mean, Lorraine was kind of getting sexually assaulted in the car.
Yeah,
You fuck up that time machine shit, and everything gets changed. But yeah, hey, you get your hands off of her. Hey, you get away. Get away, McFly. It just means more to me because I had to quit drinking Friday night. I really messed up. Well, hopefully everybody's got to slow our roll every now and then, not the bees. I hope you do what's best for you, man. And if it may be like edibles or something a little different, maybe gets you to a different place and not where the drinking would take you. Maybe that's a way to have a bridge there. Widow Killer, nope. That's a good one. That's actual footage of Andrew. It sure is. All right. Not even a hot pocket. No, not even a hot pocket. No. Let's see. Andrew's getting the Z's, of course. Load up another dab. Miss ya, donks. The gravity bong for Donkey Kong. Just Bart checks in the afternoon and says, good afternoon, everyone. Checking in, still hurting but managing, have to see the new specialist next Tuesday. Glad it wasn't an emergency. I would probably be dead before I got to see him. I know that's terrible, Bart. They say you got to see this specialist right away. He got an opening about a month from now, Scott. That's what they tell you with these specialist appointments. Now,
Right.
It's very important you see the specialist. All right, I'll book an appointment. See you in a month. Okay, Jen, let's see. Rest in peace, Donkey Kongington. Steve McQueen's car, the 68 Mustang from Bullet, that green, was that the fastback, right, Scott? Steve McQueen's car?
I don't know. I didn't watch that one.
I'm a little familiar with that from watching car shows and stuff. Sorry to hear that part. That's a good one. Let's see what everybody's saying in here. What car did Columbo? Wait a minute, man. One more question. What kind of car did Columbo have? That's I don't even know. Ooh. And then we're not even going to talk about Beretta's bird or anything like that. I see a bro checking in backstage.
There's some cool cars in Greece, wasn't there? The movie Grease.
Somebody said the Grease Lightning from Grease, right?
Okay.
Reset, yes. We'll call that instead of broke ass bitch. Reset.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. We got that. She got on your topic when you said we got to reset a little bit. That's well. And look, man, we kind of relate to that here. Oh, and you know what else we relate to? We relate to our friends. And we got our other bro checking in. He's up and he's ready to go. He's ready for another day, folks. And he's here with us now. He's from the Great White North. You know who it is. It is Bobby Nick. Come on, Bobby.
Deep butt cheeks, motherfuckers. To Cal. Fuck
Deep
yeah.
butt-
You know what, Bobby friend? I got deep butt cheeks. We learned. We heard oh crap. I can't. Method Man, I think. To Cal, the song To Cal.
Oh, you heard
There's an actual song To Cal. We learned something in the lounge yesterday. Manny Div put $1 into to the jukebox machine, and it popped up. So yeah, it was very, very interesting to
hear
song. That. Yeah.
But it's right. So Chris Abel is my boy. He been our great comedian friend. We'll be doing replayables tonight. He's like from the Detroit area at one point in his life, and I think he got a little of the hip hop bug in him around that era, the whole Wu-Tang era, and so he was familiar with this Takao or Takal, as some people say. Bob says, and I think we've looked it up on the internet. It's like taking in consideration all things or something like that, or something, all lives or something like that. Yeah. So what is that all you got out of it, or what else did you get out of it, Bobby Nick?
It sounded like a brotherhood. So
there you
that's
go.
What I kind of got out of it, yeah.
And so that's just I always say if you're not careful, you just might learn something before you're done on some of these shows we do. So I stopped by the lounge quickly, a little bit of time yesterday in between activities. I was hanging out in the lounge with Bobby Nick.
I appreciate that, bro.
Seems like you had another successful in the lounge show. Lots of people giving dollars and giving requests and throwing their links in the chat.
Oh my God! It was insane. Robert Spawn gifted 10 subs.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
That is amazing. But you know what? I didn't have enough people. Like the way Rumble works is that it gives out the
only to the people
subs to the people who are there. So all those gifted subs aren't even given out yet. So I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe I'm going to have another show and other people are going to show up and they'll be getting them. I have no idea. Are they just gone? They don't get gifted out to anybody? I have no idea.
Well, we'll have to tune in next time on the one of the lounges. In the lounge, he does it on Wednesdays and probably next one on Saturday about 2:30 East. We'll talk about that at another time. But maybe when you do the next lounge, maybe you'll find out if they carried over. But I'll be curious to know, Bob, because people buy memberships over there for 100 Proof Podcasting on Rumble, and I don't quite know how it all works over there yet either.
Yeah.
There you go. But how about Bob, the sensation here today on the Vibe, my friend? Have you been in a YouTube chat in the last 24 hours? Do you see this new XP point system?
I was in your chat and I was like, what? No, I see number 1, number 2 by people's names. And like, what is this? It's looking awfully lot like Twitch.
Yeah. Well, there are opportunities, I understand, that YouTube is trying to create when you hit on the thing where you can buy like gifts and buy things and stickers for other people in the community. So YouTube is trying to work towards more of that that kind of format or that model, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I like the concept of it. But it's kind of coming off a little unfair here because we have great community here, and we have people like P Cunt and MSIP and everybody jockeying for positions, Space Chief 75, and they're throwing out such generous things and all, and it's not doing anything to increase their status in the ranking, Bobby Nick. So, no way. Yeah.
Let's see. And now we've gotten off on this great talking point about favorite TV movie vehicles or cars, Bobby Nick. And Scott we're all proud of Scott because somebody asked him, what was the movie? Go ahead, Scott. You want to ask him the question? See how fast he'll know it for you?
Yeah,
What you
the
saw?
movie that had the truck was named about famous cars and stuff. But this is a movie that had a truck in it that the vehicles kind of all took over and was fighting against mankind. And they
Maximum
all-
Overdrive.
There you
There
go.
you go. Scott knew you would know it right away. You know, you haven't smoked in a long time, Bob, but we have that little weed delay where you have to like really like
Yeah.
look and dig into your brain. And I was super proud of Scott because in the moment he was sitting there doing it and he didn't. He went Maximum Overdrive, Maximum Overdrive. It's always great when you get a good point out when you can remember something in real time, especially when you smoke weed. You're like extra proud of yourself. Like, fuck yeah, the brain cells are still working. Hell yeah. The Wheel of Meat, not exactly.
Oh,
not exactly, but it is after 10 o'clock at night, and we do go after midnight, and it might turn into Wheel of Meat. You never know. Let's see, Articulate John Hoyer from Pecan. I know everybody's going to be saying hello to you. Play the microwave noise. That will wake him up. Let's give it a try. Sean Riggle. It has worked in the past. Not as effective as it's been recently, but yeah, we kind of, let me see. Let's do this, and then we'll do this. Andrew, would you like a Hot Pocket? No? Not even a Hot Pocket? Come on, man, wake up. Got the freshness from Terry Nee right there. There you go.
Oh my God, that's fucking
So
hilarious.
is it live or is it Memorex with Andrew sleeping? You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. Yeah, so we've covered so many great movie cars and ones that we haven't even thought about before. So peaceful, says Articulate John. Andrew's catching flies, says Widow Killer. The show is paced and you drink when so it's cool, says Juggalette Jen. Cyrax is checking in, coming at Andrew, saying Jen would be an excellent guest on Replayables because she's so weird. And that's coming from Cyrax. Fat Pig, I appreciate you. It's great just seeing the way you bring it in with Bob Levy, the way you mix it up with Bob and all. Thank you, you Fat Pig, for your generosity, and thank you for testing out the XP point system here on my show and saying that it was a great show, man. I appreciate you all so much. Hey, Mandy from Just Bart. How hammered will Chris Abels be at the beginning of the show, FJM? You know, that's an interesting question, Scott and Bobby Nick, because Abels never used to show up. You can't show up drunk for a drinking show. And now he's been showing up drunk for a drinking show, Scott.
It seems like if I remember right, he's doing like Killing with the Abels before that, and he's already getting, drinking on his show beforehand. I can see what kind of condition. I can see what kind of condition he's going to start the next one with.
Absolutely. You're like, what kind of this guy is showing up for a drinking show and he's already in this condition. But maybe that's why you tune in, folks, so you won't know tonight. But I gotta say he's a champion, Scott, because no matter when I've called him or messaged him the next morning after a rough show and say, Chris, are you doing okay? Early in the morning, he'll respond to me like right away. Yeah, BF, I'm okay. I'm up and ready to go, I mean, he might have some answer, but he normally answers me pretty quick.
He's a professional.
He is a professional drinker. Hell yeah, Cyrax. But yeah, I still say it's a little risky. Let's see. Is he asleeping? Yes, he is. Yes, he is asleep. And look, right here, I got proof. There you go. Hey, Fat Pig, I appreciate that. You saying you would love to call the show sometime if possible. Well, that's interesting because I do have this little dongle right here for the Bluetooth. I can hook it to the board. I won't do it today, and my Google number, I got to use it or it's going to expire. So maybe we'll have a little call-in session, and maybe we'll talk to this Fat Pig over here. We can do that. I can make that happen, Fat Pig. I was pointing at my ass when I typed that. It says live ween. Let's see. It's a bitch to Parallel Park, says Articulate John. Just Bart says, I have to see a neurological surgeon, Jen. There you go. He's talking about it, giving the health update. I'm stuck at 150, says Widow Killer. I'm sorry about that. Let's see. Thank you, Juggalette Jen. Scott got it, says FJM, whatever you threw out there. Wake up. Andrew, wake up. Grab Russia, put a little makeup. Ohio's worst effing state for healthcare. Maybe not, but it's not because they aren't. Let's see. They just sold Joe Dirt's car, says Articulate John, checking in with one of his favorite cars. We need Bobby Nick to wake up Andrew. He can do it, too.
Andrew!
What about a pink Cadillac? Wasn't that Elvis Presley's thing or something?
God.
Mm-hmm.
He's
pink
out. Holy shit.
He is, because normally that yell does it. If I do it, you guys will have fun. I'll make him shit his pants. Ready?
I can do it.
Do it.
I'll do it. You tried yours. Ready? Andrew! Oh, I got him a little bit. I got him a little bit. Andrew the Sleeping Giant, says Pecan. Yeah, thanks, Obama. That's why he's sleeping. Ronnie's pace car. Scores, man. Got a tattoo. And there's Andrew. He's awake. Look at Scott's doing the grip thing too. Wait a minute. There you go. There you go. He's reaching out. He's like the mummy. I will eat you.
Oh man, Bobby Nick made it before the end of the show.
He woke up and you're here, Bobby Nick. You've been here for like 15 minutes and he has no idea you've been on the show. He's like, oh shit, look, somebody's on the show. Look at this shit. That's it. This ain't Hot Rod Magazine, says Articulate John. Hey, we get off on a rant here. Let's see. I say it and it happens. Damn, I'm good, says Widow Killer. That's right. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Yes, you didn't know the song. LOL. Let's see. Played it. They're talking about fun in the chat. 60s TV show, My Mother, the Car. That's a deep pull for me. That's something I've heard of, Scott, but I never really, can't say I've ever really seen much of it.
No, I don't know that one.
I've heard of it, though. Bobby Nick, brother from Two Joints, checking in.
I had 2 joints on my late night with Bobby Nick show last night. He's an awesome guest.
Shout out to Joints, yes, and he's been he's kind of sat in for me and been on along with me on Replayable. So yeah, there you go. Always a good hangout and a very very fun bro. Yeah. Say that again, Andrew. Fuck yeah. Patrick Belmar, if you want to go back in time. I want the Dragula from the Munsters. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Bobby Fran, you might want to look at the time.
It's 3:01. Oh, Bobby Nick showing up, keeping me straight, pointing out that at 1 minute after 3 o'clock, we are in overtime. Hopefully I'm not stepping on anybody by staying around a little longer. Am I, Bobby Nick?
I don't think you are.
Well, then let's stick around. We're officially in Over Vibe.
Yeah, let's do it, motherfuckers.
That's when 3 hours just isn't enough time to hang out with you great people and have fun. Columbo drove an old beat-up Peugeot 403. We are getting deep cuts here on some of these cars, Bobby Nick. Already called that Reenie. Spawn is so generous with the songs.
It is.
Terry and I are on the same wavelength today, says FJM. My mother's car was a dilapidated 1928 Porter touring car. Bobby Nick is a Canadian hero, acknowledges Space Chief 75.
Deep butt cheeks to you, Space Chief.
Crochet, keeping my hands and eyes busy. I miss Patrick Belmar. FJM from Terry Nee. Thank you for showing me kindness, Bobby Fran. It means the world to me. Every lame Twitch for Rob. Oh, Rob Taker's checking in. What's up, buddy? But Rob, I think if you try out the point system here while super chatting, I think it'll work for you. Give it a try. Press on it, Bobby Nick. Whoa. Mandy Diff supports me by being a member here, and she's having fun with all the damn emojis. You can only do that if you're a member like Mandy Diff. Pecan. Oh, Scott Fitzpatrick, would you take this, please? There you go, Bobby Nick. Deep butt cheeks.
Yeah, deep butt cheeks to you, sir.
Deep butt cheeks.
Pecan was on butt cheeks. Pecan was on with me last night as well.
Pecan was on with you last night. That's great, man. Like I said, when you're not on, you're on. So let me see. Wow, got it. Let's catch up on some of the. Yes,
Bobby Fran. You know what? Wow. I heard you say that I'm catching up on sleep. No, you know what I was doing?
Uh-oh.
I woke up and I looked at my email and I got a shocking bill from my internet provider.
Holy shit!
What in the fuck? So I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone with them for like 2 hours trying to negotiate a new contract, a new 2-year contract. Jesus, 2 hours, man.
And that's yes.
Thankfully, they did get me down to the price I had before. But yeah, I mean, geez. That is the game they play, Bobby Nick, and I'm much like you in that I would rather just give me why do all this singing and dancing on the phone when, you know, they make you do this, like show up and complain and then you get a little cheaper rate, but they do like drag you through it, don't they, Bob?
They really do, man. Like, why can't they give me an email the month before saying, hey, you need to call and renegotiate your contract?
And it's very much like you almost got to lawyer up for yourself, Bobby, and you got to get, it's like a back and forth. Like, well, I can give you this many channels for $200 a month or something like that, and this much bytes on your internet. You know, I can't afford that. You got to go back and forth. Let's see. The Fat Pig is having fun with the Perry emojis here, being a member on the Vibe. We're gonna see a special Perry Thursday night, I believe. That's what I've been hearing. That's what I remember of the schedule. That's what my weed brain tells me. Nothing unfair, just a loser. Chris Thompson says, oh, the truck from the Fall Guy was awesome. Not only the truck from the Fall Guy, but what about the truck that the Knight Rider, the Knight 2000 pulled in to get like refurbished and all that stuff, Scott, right? That was cool.
I don't
know.
I like the 1967 Chevy Impala that they used in what was that show? Supernatural.
Okay. That's a good movie car. This has been a great topic today. Let's see, we're laughing. Terry, I'm coming, says, I'm coming for you, Fat Pig.
How about the General Lee? Anybody bring up that one?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did that one. Let me see. Yeah, we started talking about this because I showed a video. Wake up, Andrew. Pull that video again of he's repeating the words that he hears. Let's see. I played this video, Bob. It's one of those Red Bull races, and I called the video 3-car race. And notice, since you weren't here, I'll do this one more time. And since it's been such a great, fun topic, notice here, it's one of those kind of derby races, those where you just no motor, you just kind of drift down. Soapbox derby car, Bob.
Okay.
It's one of the Red Bull competitions. So it starts out as the A-Team van. Quickly on the camera shot as it's pulling away, it's going to turn into 3 different cars. So that's why I called this video a 3-car race, Bobby Nick. Pay attention to it. And then we got to talking about every other car after this. Watch what it turns into.
Down goes the 18 wagon with Christian.
It turns into the General Lee, Bob.
Oh, shit. Here comes the General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard. So that's going to impress the judges. It's all about style and showmanship as well as speed. This looks pretty quick, doesn't it? With the B.A. Baracus Mohican. Obviously for the 18, but now it becomes the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Back in the Future,
and
Bob.
It's flying down the circuit too. Around the island it goes. Richie at the front, Christian at the back. It looks a good ride this over the bone rattler. Didn't rattle anybody's bones that because it flew over there. All they've got to go is the factory. And it's absolutely flying down the circuit. This looks as quick as anything we've seen today. Safely over there, never moved a muscle. And easily over the finish line. So down goes.
There you go. That's a 3-car race, Bobby.
With Christian.
Cool. I love that move right there, where they left the string on the one body and just left it at the gate there. I thought that was a slick ass move, Bobby Nick.
Did you guys notice what the General Lee was missing?
A roof and a flag.
Yeah, missing the flag. Yeah.
Patrick Belmar says, Wacky Races is an American animated television series produced by Hanna-Barbera with the cool animated cars, all the wacky cars that talked and all that stuff. Let's see. Running out of time, Pig. She's got legs. She knows how to use them. He has a lecture. We're going to get caught up in these chats. Let's see. We're 7 minutes after 3, and we're like 10 minutes before the show ends right here. Let's see. Oh, shit. I'm coming, Tyranny. I'm going to go through these. I just passed Fat Pig with little effort. That's weird, says Cyrac. I don't know what's going on. That is totally weird. Let's check the last leaderboard. Like I said, I believe my ranking. I know who's important in my community, and I love and appreciate all you guys for trying this point system out and giving to me generously the way you did today. Let's go to the point. Let's go to the last leaderboard for the show. It's a community right here, and it's got Terry Nee in the lead with 325 points. Followed by Live Ween in second with 275 points. And tied for coming in third with 275 points as well is Peacunt. And then we have Space Chief 75. Well, he got removed. He was up in third. Now he got shifted back down to fourth place. Matt's coming in fifth right there. And then we got P. Bell, Jim Fanning. That's FJM coming in seventh. Electric Head Gino at eighth. I don't know who this Jedi 841 is, but Mandy Diff with the corn is number 10.
But look, Bobby, Nick, like the Fat Pig and MSIP gave most generously multiple stickers and gifted memberships and didn't hardly move up the rankings, buddy. So kind of a weird thing going on here. Let's
Whoa.
see. Rest in peace, Terry Neese. First place as not the bees. Uh-oh. Let me see. All right, let's get on with this. I guess we're going to have to start wrapping up the show. See, it's rigged, says the Fat Pig. Oh, snap. P. Cunt took first. Look out. There you go. Let me go to that again. I should keep the leaderboard up and see if it changes. I should just keep it up. Terry Nee's sad now. He's got sadness going on here. Let me check out that leaderboard one more time. One more time. Uh-oh. And now Terry Nee's throwing down at the end. I'm going to have to catch up with you guys. There he is. Terry Nee's in first place. Live Ween second. And Pecan is third.
Oh, so it is changing.
Articulate John steps in with $1. If I can get it to change on the screen. Come on.
We're getting $30 up.
Thank you, Articulate John, for that. Thank you for the $1. Oh, poor Terry. Oh, let's see. But Terry Nee is currently in first place. Let me hit refresh on that. I don't know if it refreshes live, Bobby, or not. Let's see. Zoom, says Terry Nee. He's still in first place with 325. Liweed's at 300, and P-Cunt's in fourth. Thank you, Articulate John, for the $1. Oh, poor Terry Nee. Love you, Terry Nee, says P-Cunt. Lynn says, I'm back. Come on, Lynn. You know what Tan Mom says about that.
I never left.
Tan Mom never leaves us. Let's continue on. Like Perry, eating before the stream with food.
Shut the fuck up.
That's right. Chris Abels drinks before the show, and Perry eats before the show. I'm going to take that mirror effect off of there so nobody has an epileptic seizure. Disney should remake Sleeping Beauty with Andrew as the main character. Lynn, we are doing super today. That's why at 11 minutes after 3 o'clock on the East Coast of the United States, we're hanging around with you because it's Overvibe. All right, let me catch up with these most generous. I got some more super chats to read before we get out of here. We got some plugs to do and all that stuff. Let me go. I can't even find my current chat. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure I take care of all the people who gave so generously. So let me get that. Get back to that spot. Oh, Lynn asked, how are you guys? And we're back at it now. I'm back in fourth place, says Space Chief 75. It's a tough competition there, buddy. Let's see. What did you have for lunch? Lynn asked. I think she's talking about us, but Andrew, what did you have for lunch that was on your face earlier?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Let's see. Space Chief's Space Chief's coming in at 259. This came in saying, let's see what this does. I'm at 259 on the chats. Let me see. I'm starting to think he's faking it a while ago. We're talking about Andrew. Let's see. What the hell? I just got bumped, says Widow Killer. It's getting our thanks for the gift sub, says Balls Deep checking in.
Whoa.
He checked in at 3 o'clock. We're like 12 minutes behind. I missed all the shows yesterday. My internet went out until today, says Not the Bees.
No way.
Patrick says, going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. Go drive me to drinking on that hot rod Lincoln. How are you, Bobby Nick? Asked Lynn.
Pretty good. Now that I re-up my bill there with my contract.
Yeah, you do. You got like make an appointment out of your life.
Yeah, I know. Right. Yeah.
I
don't have time for that. I got a podcast. Bobby Fan. Jesus.
That's right. I like how Rini put this together. She put Maximum Overdrive with Maximum Overvibe. Going into the ish. That's right. Let's see. Overvibe. We are. Let's see. Yeah, that's an old. When we used to call it going ish, we'd say 3 o'clock ish. We're well into the ish. We're in the Overvibe. And you're not. Thanks for calling us fabulous or whatever you said. I think Andrew is happy. We are in Overvibe. I love my butt cheek, says I love Bobby's butt cheeks. Checking in.
That is Wendy.
Is that?
That is deep butt cheeks. Look at the picture, the profile picture there. That is a picture she drew of me.
Oh, okay. I see it now that I've went full screen. There we go. Wow.
I was correct.
What were you correct about?
We are having a lot of rain. We haven't had rain in 3 months. So.
Oh. Lynn asked for her 5-minute check-in on Andrew. Andrew, how's Andrew?
Good.
Pretty good. Okay. And back to the show. Lynn is laughing. Is Andrew falling asleep again? I think he is, Widow Killer. Blood, my friend, checks in on a Thursday on the Vibe. Oh, shit. Now we're going to get into helicopters. I'll take the Airwolf helicopter over the cars. 1967, any muscle car is awesome. Lynn says hi to Blood. Damn it, Terry Nee. Blood is giving out the love. The Mustang from Death Race. Everything included, says Rob Taker. Internet pricing scams. It happened to me. Also, Bobby Fran and Bobby Nick. Let's see. Blood Hoya. Am I winning, says Terry Nee. I believe you are, Terry Nee. At 306, you asked that. Yes. What the hell? Bye. You suck, Terry Nee, says Peacunt. Wait a minute. He says you suck. Let me, I'm going to check. I'm going to refresh. Let me see. It's still. Let's see. It's refreshing.
Whoa,
Community. Terry Nee is in first place. Live Ween second. And now Space Chief 75 has taken the third spot over Peacunt.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, Bobby.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Let's see. Terry is cheating. Rob, that was for Stormy. Trans Am Former. I thought Replayables was later. It is. It's supposed to be 10 o'clock tonight. Matt's checking in with all that love for Wendy girl.
Hey.
Peacunt has no idea how he's getting bumped into fourth place. Let's go, Live Ween. Beat that bird. Live Ween. Cyrax dance to Bon Jovi. Thanks. Matt is laughing. Right on. I'm still last, says FJM. I'm calling my congressman about this XP shit, says Peacunt. Terry Nee checks in with his attempt with $1 and gives me a $1 sticker, trying to maintain his first place position. Zoom. Does Andrew's stream also have this? Widow Killer, we just started noticing this was rolling out just last night, about 24 hours ago. So I know how you can find out, Widow Killer, because we're nearing the end of the bottom of the chat. So we're going to have to do our plugs pretty soon. YouTube is trying to divide us, says Terry Nee. It's got you all infighting in my chat. Maybe it's best you all stop. No, don't stop. No. I'm starting.
Stop believing.
Hold on to that point feeling. Let's go. Anyone have a spare bookshelf? BF, I love my butt cheeks, says Wendy. I don't think YouTube knows how to count, says Peacunt. Don't get too confident, Tyranny. Don't forget what happened the last time. Oh, wow. Now I'm in fifth. Wow. Poutine contract? Not Poutine contract. Internet contract. Peacunt is still striving with a $2 super sticker, $1.99. I refreshed the rankings and hit community. Peacunt, you're still in fourth place, my friend. I'm sorry. Nice drive, Peacock. Wendy's Bobby drawing is actually really good, says Space Chief 75. Has anyone figured out how many points you get for each action? I saw it quickly last night. You got to dig in the little question marks and stuff. I think you get, I don't know if you get 25 for a super chat, Bob, or whatever. I don't know, but you get a certain amount for each thing. Let's see.
Does it depend on how much money you super chat?
I don't think so. When you click on the little question mark, it tells you the 3 criteria that gets you right here. I'll share it one more time. It says, how do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XP. You do it by sending live chat messages, send super chats, and super stickers is all it says. That's what it says right there. So that's the criteria. I'll refresh it. Let's continue on. So we got to wrap up this show today because we got to get on some plugs, and my boys got to get onto their shows later on. So let's see. Wendy is my favorite, but I still think Farkas will win tonight in the fight. We got a new video premiering tonight, a new wrestling match premiering tonight.
I don't know.
Who doesn't love deep butt cheeks? I know how you can find out. Pecan 420 right here on YouTube. He makes all of these great wrestling videos of everybody in this community. Scott, that's why he has the NXT belt behind him, because he is currently and still the reigning NXT champion. Last night or the other night, Bobby won his first belt. So Bobby's got a belt.
Well, actually, no. That's my second belt. I had the NXT champion belt, but Scott won it off me. But he did not pin me, so I want a rematch. But anyway, the other day I did win the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We're bringing all the belts to No Filter and the Lunatic Lounge.
I like how you said that last night. Let's see.
I won the WWE title.
Did you? Oh, Lynn saying,
No,
why do we have to wrap it up? Well, I like hanging out with you guys, but I do count on these bros to hang out, and I don't want to keep them longer than they need to be here because they got shows to get on to tonight, Lynn. So don't worry, girl. Don't think that we're done having fun. There might be little pauses in between it, but we got shows planned for you all day because hopefully we took care of this 3 or 4 hour part of your day for you. You won't have to wait very long until you join these guys at 7 p.m. tonight, and then you join me again if you want to at 10 p.m. tonight on Replayables. Fuck off, Matt Farkas is not winning shit. Says Wendy in the chat. Let's see. Must stay number 3. Champion versus champion match is what Widow Killer is advocating. Belt for belt. Knock me out of number 11, Mandy. That's my favorite number. Let's see. Late night Scott. Terry Nee and BF have the NXT Tag Team Championships. Says Pecan informed me about that. All right, I'm going to get through this. I think we're finally at the bottom of the chat, folks. Look. You guys have been not only you're awesome to me every day, but you've been so awesome to me, having fun figuring out this XP system. I'd keep you around all day, but my boys got some stuff to get on to. We've been on here for over 3 hours now, working on 3.5 hours, and I want to tell you about the fun that we're not done having because we're going to have more fun tonight. Hey, Andrew the Giant, my friend, checking in from Florida man. Give us some last words and tell everybody where they can find you later on tonight. It's Thursday.
Good Lord willing, the power doesn't go out tonight. No Filter, Andrew and Friends, 7 p.m. Eastern. It is Vinny Thursday.
Vinny Thursday is what the man said. It's Vinny Thursday. If you want to see the great bro on bro love of Vinny checks in for Vinny Thursday on No Filter with Andrew and Friends. Anything else you'd like to say, buddy?
Yes. Also, can I share my plugs?
That's what we're here for.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Into the Giant 96. And if you want to donate to me directly, because YouTube is a ripoff and keeps
30% and sometimes 40%. Yeah. If you use an Apple or something. So go ahead and give out your PayPal, Andrew.
My donation centers are PayPal and Cash App. I have a Cash App as well.
Tell them what it is.
What are they?
@ Into the Giant 96 and No Filter Pod.
There you go, buddy. Hey, Andrew, when you get a chance, buddy, you send your donation links to me, and I will throw them in the bot, and I'll have them running throughout the show, so you don't have to maybe remember them, and maybe people, if they think about it during the show, they can click them that way, buddy. So that's what's going on tonight. Yep. But you know what we do here on The Vibe, folks. We always say Bobby Nick for last because he has shows that he knows he's going to do. And, of course, you got to look out for the ones that he don't even know about. But he's going to tell you about the ones he knows about he's going to do later on tonight, Bob. What's going on later on?
God only knows, I'm sure soon after this show at Bobby Nick 1978, me and Wendy will be doing something. So look out for that. Then tonight, like Andrew said, No Filter with Andrew and Friends, 7 p.m. Eastern. So join us. It's Vinny Thursday. So fuck yeah, right on. Good shit right there. And then tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, you can check out the Lunatic Lounge at Bobby Nick 1978. And then Saturday, I will be in the lounge at 2 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, that's the little music video show that I do, guys. And for the low, low price of $1, you can see your music video requests on my show. So go over to rumble.com/The Bobby Nick Show, or just search up The Bobby Nick Show on Rumble.
There you have it, folks.
Let's get it, Rumble.
Andrew's written out.
He's gone already.
Oh, he did. Wow, he gave the Irish goodbye, didn't he? He did. He did that while I was on a single shot. Well, shout out to my boy Scott Fitzpatrick. Thank you for checking in today, and thank you, Bobby Nick. Go ahead, Andrew.
That rat bastard, do you always leave?
That rat bastard. Yeah, Scott rarely stays around backstage anyway, and he knows that any plugs that he was going to give are going to be overlapped or overdone or repeated again by Bobby Nick. So you can find Scott Fitzpatrick not only here every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3-ish, because we're well into over vibe, but you can also see him on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays on No Filter with Andrew and Friends, which you're going to see tonight. You're going to see him later on. And don't forget Prop Master 69. That link is running in the chat. And if you want to see the Tammy videos that he has in there for days like today where we don't go into the hole, you can go to Prop Master 69. As far as myself, I'm going to see you later on tonight at 10 p.m. East on Replayables. That's on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel. We drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We watch a lot of fun videos. We spin a wheel, and you guys get us with all kind of trouble with whatever comes up on the wheel. So when you're done with No Filter from 7 to 10 or so at 10 p.m. East, please join me and Chris Abels and everybody else for Replayables on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel right here on YouTube. So there you go, Lynn. I told you, girl, we're not done having fun with you today. This is just the start of the Thursday fun.
Guys, I challenge all of you. No Filter and everyone alike. Raid the Replayables chat even for a little bit.
Oh, that was nice.
Bobby is going to do a show. I know. Maybe they can promote it or
Andrew's trying too much to promote everybody. Thank you, brother. As he's telling everybody when you leave, if you're actually making your way out of No Filter tonight and you're not done having fun, he's saying, please come over and join me on 100 Proof Podcasting channel. Anybody that's on No Filter. So I appreciate that. And he's also trying to get one of Bobby Nick's many shows that he might be doing later on tonight. So like I say, folks, all you got to do is turn on your YouTube, and sure enough, Bobby Nick will probably be there. But we know that you're going to see him at 7, and we know that you're going to see me at 10 o'clock tonight.
This
yes.
thunder is loud. I don't know if you can hear this shit.
Wow.
I didn't hear anything, Andrew.
Woo-hoo. Shaking the whole house.
It's shaking the whole house. Wow, Andrew's getting his first storm while he's down there in Florida, it sounds like, Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
That's normally he's talking about how sunny it is while we're all talking about how our weather. Oh, I hear it. I hear it right there. Okay. You know what? I'm glad that you reminded me, Widow Killer, because I think I got them racked up right here. I'd say let's check the rankings again, but I don't think it matters. But we're going to do it one more time anyway. I'm going to refresh it. We're going to check it, and I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all so much, man. I love doing this. Doing this show for you daily is a dream come true. I hope you enjoy, and thank you for contributing to the positive vibes, and I really appreciate all the donations because they help me continue doing this show. The last rankings are Terry Nee in first place at 325, Live Ween in second place with 300 points, and rounding up the top 3 is Space Chief 75 tied with 300 points. Oh, my God. And then the most generous bro, who I don't even need a ranking system for, Peacunt, somehow got shifted down to number 5. Peacunt's in here every day with a $2 super chat and a regular chat for me, bro. So I appreciate you. I don't need this ranking to tell me who's important to me. I love and appreciate you all. Let's keep doing this every day, Monday through Friday from 12 to 3. But let's wrap it up now. For Andrew the Giant, who you'll see later. For Bobby Nick, who you'll see later. And for myself, I'll see you later in the Perry Caravella live chat before I go over and do Replayables at 10 o'clock. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Have a great rest of your week if I don't see you. Peace and love. And it's not bye, folks. It's just bye for now. And we'll see you the next time we see you right here on The Vibe, folks. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.
Bye.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
End of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
One, two, three, four. Doom tech, tech, doom tech, doom tech, tech, doom tech.